Today's episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website or online portfolio. For a free trial and 10% off, go to squarespace.com and use the offer code RENEW. We are counting down the best of 2013. This is numbers 11 through 7 that you have voted for. This is the best of Comedy Bang Bang. I have special guest Paul F. Tompkins. We'll be counting them down. All of that and more, all on today's...
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Comedy Bang Bang, yes! Part 2.
Yes!
Part 2.
Part 2.
I want to take you to part 2. Undo. Da-da-ba-da-ba-do. Do you know that song, Big Audio Dynamite?
I don't.
That is the bottom line on Comedy Bang Bang. And, I don't know any of the French words, otherwise I would have pronounced them perfectly. If I knew them, I would have said them.
Pain de chocolat. Merci beaucoup.
Be my guest.
Bière. Candelabra.
Be my guest. Put off.
Limousine.
Yes.
Souvenir.
Guys, welcome to the Best of Part 2. I am here with our very special guest, Paul F. Tompkins.
What's up, you guys? I love you.
If this is the first time you're listening to the show, you know what? Go back, listen to Part 1.
Fuck yourself, and then go to hell.
Okay, listen to Part 1, then go fuck yourself, then go to hell.
Here's what I want you to do. Go hang yourself, go fuck yourself, go to hell.
You think that they should go fuck themselves after they hang themselves?
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if
right.
that would be possible.
Insult, meet injury.
I don't know. Guys, we're counting them down. This is your top 15, along with special clips of a variety that are extra.
In additional nature.
Yes. I don't want to say it every time. But my guest here is Paul F. Tompkins, and we're counting him down.
Hello.
And Paul is a great friend of the show, even though he refuses to come on it.
Well,
best ofs.
You know, I'm a huge fan of the show. I wish I could be here more. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad that things kind of wind down towards the end of the year, and this is how it works out.
This is the only time I get to see you as well.
I see you once a year.
And this is how I see you. And I pulled up a big bust.
Oh, my God.
Of you, a la Lionel Richie. We're having fun. Yes.
Do you think Lionel Richie was excited, or was he disappointed?
No,
he
was
saw that thing?
Really disappointed.
Right?
I would love to hear, the pop-up video about that. I would love to just hear they didn't talk about it. I would love to hear just his crestfallen face when he saw what someone had created for him.
Like, this is supposed to be a beautiful representation of what you look like. And I like to think that, like, the props department, somebody said, well, keep in mind, she's supposed to be blind.
Right.
So she's just done this from just feeling your face. So if you look at it that way, then it's kind of very flattering.
I would love it if the head of the property department was like, I imagine you as a cross between a monster and a lion. Here.
They told me you were a monster lion. Are you not?
What are you? Oh, you're a human being who's a singer?
Listen, I've been doing property department stuff for 55 years.
Why is it, this is my question, why is it anytime anyone does a crew guy voice or someone like below the line, they do that voice like it's an uncultured person?
To be fair, they're all, I think because of like a Teamster thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys that do sound like
no
that.
One on
Not
my
as
show,
much here.
Yeah, no one on my show talks like that. The property department in my show, Katie Byron, she's great. She's like, hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's me, Katie. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Hey, did you see the Mets last night? I'm Katie. I'm a young lady.
Hello, Katie. Saw
Katie.
you last night, as a matter of fact.
Do you know I love the name Katie?
That's a great name.
That's one of my favorite names.
Really?
I love.
Do you have something to announce?
I want you to call me that.
Okay.
I want to hear it more often. Let me ask you this. You don't have to say what it is. Do you have a pet name for your wife that you call her?
My what?
Your wife. Do you have a pet name for Kulop?
Yeah, I can say I call her Koopy a lot. Oh, do you mean like in a loving nature?
No. Well, just like a thing that you typically call her, because it's every once in a while, Janie, my wife, and I will have to say our names to each other.
Right,
like,
and it's almost as if you're like, why? I haven't heard that coming out of your mouth.
Yeah. Like if I hear her say Paul, it's very strange.
Yeah, well, especially Kulop is like, Scott. She's got that horrifying Minnesota accent.
She really needs to go to finishing school.
We are counting down your top episodes of the year.
I know I am.
And in this particular Best of Part 2, we are going to hear episodes 11 through 7.
It seems impossible. How are we going to do it?
So we'll have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll hear 5 episodes plus a few bonus clips as well. So this is going to be exciting.
I'm excited right now.
All right. I'm so excited.
Now, I don't know. You're hiding it, though.
I know.
So
I can hide it.
You're so excited, but you just can hide it.
Yeah, I can.
Control-wise, how are you feeling?
Control! Oh, wait. That's Janet Jackson. Who's... Oh, I'm about to lose it!
How do you feel about that, though?
I think I like it.
You think you like it, or you know you like it?
I know I like it. You got me! Microphone! Were you going to ask me something before we got off on that tangent?
Oh, yeah. I was going to make a statement.
I wish more people were like robots, by the way, and they said...
Statement.
Yes. How did that... By the way, who started that? Who's the science fiction writer that started that trope? You know, how would that be at all convenient and futuristic
it's so
if
good.
There was an artificial intelligence who had to tell you what type of sentence...
Query. Because I guess the idea is, because robot wouldn't be able to modulate its voice.
I guess.
So it would have to, like in Spanish when they put the punctuation upside down at the beginning of the sentence.
Just to, give you the tip.
So you don't get whiplash by the end of it. Like, whoa, that turned into a question.
That kind of the Spaniards are kind of, they're smarter than us in that respect.
See?
They are in that respect. Like, why don't we put punctuation at the beginning of the sentence?
I put the punctuation at the front of the sentence.
El Chupacabsis?
Do you see?
Katie?
El Chupacabsis.
Okay, you were going to say...
Katie.
By the way, you had a statement.
I don't have any prior knowledge of where any of these episodes are in the countdown. And I feel like last year I had a bit more knowledge.
Yes, this year you have not been checking in. You have not even gotten out the vote.
I haven't campaign.
You haven't campaigned
at all.
Yeah.
I was going to, and then I looked. I think I reblogged the Earwolf Tumblr when they posted it, but I looked at how many episodes that I was credited in, and I was shocked. It was a lot.
Shock and awe.
I was also awed. I was shocked and I went, "Aww."
The listeners are awed by your talent, Paul. And speaking of talent, let's get to our first clip that has talented people in it. Not you. And this is our number 11 clip.
Number one.
All right, this is number 11. This is episode 241. This is an episode called The Stallone Brothers. The Stallone Brothers.
This was insane. This was really crazy.
This was Nick Kroll and Paul Scheer, both from The League. You know Nick from Kroll Show. You also know Paul Scheer from NTSF SDSUV. And they are good friends. They wanted to do this show together. We didn't plan anything. And a lot of people wonder, is any of this planned? Is it? No, as a matter of fact, we were like, what are we going to do? And we said, I don't know. We'll figure it out. That was all we talked about. So this just happened in the middle, and this is a good chunk of this episode. I think you're going to enjoy it. This
is most of the episode.
No, it's not.
Oh, I mean, not the clip.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, the episode itself.
This happens most of the episode. This is just a 9-minute chunk of it. But I think you're going to enjoy this. This is from episode 241, The Stallone Brothers. This is your number 11.
Number one.
Wait, he's here.
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Stallone.
Sly Stallone. Hey.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
And Frank.
Hey, Frank Stallone's here too.
Yeah, I'm Frank Stallone.
Oh my God, this is such an honor.
Sit down, Frankie.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys questions? I've
Sure.
had so many on my mind. The first thing I've always wanted to ask you, Sly. I mean, I never thought I'd be in the same room with you, but what's the deal with that tape of you getting a blowjob in your trailer?
Whoa, hey. You
don't gotta answer it, Rock.
I don't gotta
I mean,
answer.
Sly.
Wait, you confuse him with his character, Rocky?
Sometimes.
My
You
brother
grew up with
Frank-
him.
My
Yeah.
brother Frankie's a special kid. He got knocked in the head. He's never been right. Ever
I
since.
still got my singing career.
Oh, that's right. I'd love to hear your song from Staying Alive.
Ooh, baby, do you know what that is? It's time for sex.
That is a great song.
yeah.
One of my favorites. It just gets right to the
Guy's
point.
a real
What's weird about that
fucking
song?
Talent. This guy's a real talent.
Thanks, there.
What's weird about that song is it's no longer than that. It just
Yeah.
is that, and it's rocketed to
Well,
the top of the
more
charts.
than
Yeah, we were we were the Twitter of songs before even Twitter existed.
Only 19 seconds, but it just
Yeah.
gets in, gets out, does what it needs to do.
You tell them, Rams.
Yeah, it's-
Ramps.
Rams.
Oh, I thought you
my
said
brother
Gramps.
my brother knocked him in the head one too many times when we were little kids, and
I got a dent in
You
my
don't
head.
know it.
I got a dent in my head from when Sly hit me in the head so hard.
Is that what
it's like it's like you.
I can't remember. I can't remember anything. I call hamburgers houses.
Houses?
I call hamburgers houses.
Well, they're not. They're clearly
I
not.
know, but I got hit in the head. I can't remember
What do you
now.
call houses?
Yeah, what-
I
those
call
pictures.
houses hot dogs.
It's like,
But then what do you call hot dogs?
That's the thing. I call hot dogs Marvin's.
Oh,
Boy, it's all jimble jambled up
Frankie,
there. It's like a
Frankie,
world
Frankie.
scramble.
What did
Yeah.
you call Marvin Hamlish?
Oh, I call him hot dog Hamlish.
Wait! You can't!
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. My head is
That's
so
disrespectful
messy
to an
up
Oscar winner!
hey,
You
everybody
tell
settle
me.
down.
Hey,
Everybody
all right, you got
settle
it. You got it there, Oscar.
Don't call him Oscar!
He's Oscar from the movie Oscar.
What do you call Oscars?
Well, I just got him confused. I call
No,
Oscar
I-
Oscar.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so you're straight
Oscar,
on
that side of the brain is
Good.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the side that knows what Academy Awards are?
No, I thought you meant Oscars like names.
Oh, so what do you call Oscars like awards?
Oh, I
what
call
would you
that-
Oscar Mayer hot dog. What's
Oh,
it?
Oscar Mayer hot dog.
Oh, that's a conundrum.
Yeah.
Because you know what an Oscar the name is.
I call my Kia vaginas.
I give it John. This kid's the best. I love this.
That's what he call. Yeah, that's what I mean when they put him.
You know what's interesting is you're more fucked up than Sly here. And
I got hit
Sly,
in the head real bad.
Sly's,
Yeah, he's a good kid.
It really hurt.
His
yeah.
head's all dented up, like you get a plastic pitcher of water, and you drop it,
Yeah.
and it's got a little dent in it. It still
Yeah.
holds the water.
You pour water in my mouth, it comes out the back of my head.
Oh, God. It's
I'm like a skeleton.
oh.
It's good for the kids.
It's sort of like trepanation, you know, where you drill a hole in your head.
Hey.
Yeah, like getting a maple syrup up, but the
you-
only thing that comes out of me is brains.
Are you getting a lot of oxygen in there, though? Is it,
I
is
think
it
so.
euphoric?
Too much.
Hey,
too
doctor says too much oxygen.
I've always wondered, would you guys ever do a remake of Demolition Man where Sly, you
I'm
play
we're talking to some
you play
people.
the Wesley part,
Yeah.
and Frank, you play the Sly part?
Oh my gosh, I would love it.
Yeah, we're talking to some people.
I'm John Spartan.
Kid knows every picture you ever made.
I love him. I love it. I go
yeah.
see
Ask
him all.
him anything. The kids are.
I love him.
What about Judge Dredd? Would you do Judge Dredd where you're the Rob Schneider role, Sly, and you, Frank, are the Sly role?
Oh my God, I would love it.
We're talking to people about
Yeah,
Hey,
I
who
am
are
the
you
law.
talking to?
I'm the law. I'm the law.
I know this Persian.
Would you do a
We
remake
got
of...
this Persian guy. He's really into the whole thing. This Persian guy wants to give us a lot of money.
Wow. Would you do a remake
He
of...
owns 4 shops at the Glendale Mall out here. I know it's a local reference, but
Local
it's
reference.
true. It's true. He owns 4 different shops.
Guy's monster.
Would you guys do a remake of the recent Judge Dredd, but just do it with Rob Schneider and you?
Yeah, we're talking to people.
Wait, you're talking to some people about that?
I know this Macedonian guy.
A Macedonian.
This guy, Macedonian guy, when he rents out a hotel, he gets 4 rooms. 4 rooms for all of his mistresses.
Oh,
He keeps his shoes in one.
Just regular sized rooms, though?
They're regular size. They're small
Okay,
rooms.
they're not 4 suites.
Sometimes they're just like twin beds in
Get
there.
a suite. Go get a suite. You know, the guy doesn't get it though.
And I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk to a lot.
This kid's a genius.
I got a lot of songs. I got a lot of stuff.
I'd love to hear another one of your songs.
You want to name one, and I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, I'd love to hear the theme from Under the Top.
Oh, okay,
the sequel
got it.
to Over the Top.
You got it. Here you go. 2, 3, 4. He's going to not arm wrestle. He's going under the table to eat some gum.
And that's it. And that's all you need. Oh, I love it.
It's all about the competitive gum eating world. Yeah. You got to go find the best tables and pull out the best.
Under the top.
Under the top.
Yeah.
You just
and it's like the big top.
The big top. Oh,
yeah, it's like that one that passed through
Washington. They left.
Oh,
they left all the lion tamers there.
Yeah, all the lion tamers moved to Chevy Chase.
Sly, you ever wrestle a lion?
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking to some people about
Wait, so it's in the future you're going to be doing it.
Yeah, he did it. He's going to start with 4 lions.
In the 80s, you know, me and Arnold.
Arnold, right?
Yeah, we go out.
Arnold.
Get a bunch of lions and fuck them.
What?
They used to fuck these lions just out and about. They were both married and they just fuck them.
I guess it's not cheating.
We brought Frank.
Hey, Eaton's not cheating either.
Also, Eaton ain't cheetah.
Oh, Eaton ain't cheetah.
I ate out a cheetah one time. I caught up, but I was training real hard for Rocky 2, and that was my training. I run out there, cheetah.
And once you caught it, you decided to eat it out.
Hey.
That was your reward for catching the cheetah? Was to eat out its vagina?
Listen, my little brother Frankie, he was trying to get our attention.
When you ate out that cheetah, did you do it in the bush? Did you do it in the bush?
Shut the fuck up, man.
I'm so sorry.
Be a man.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to be a man.
I'm sorry. That's fine.
Be a
That's the
gentleman
best.
about
I'm
it.
sorry.
Now he knows my name.
I did that. I got confused.
Got whacked in the head. Maybe I need to whack him back in the head.
Hey, don't whack me, Copland. Ay!
Oh, that was horrifying. I saw some brain spill out the back.
I gotta eat it.
Oh, wait, you're eating your own brain?
I gotta get it back in.
Frankie, come on, Frankie.
I gotta eat that.
Oh, God. It's on the corner of your mouth. Oh, God.
Fuck it all up.
Hey, you should have that the couple facts in here.
What?
That would put on that elephant we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Post. Hey, guy, producer.
Oh, effects. Oh, okay. I thought you said something different.
Oh, no, I said what you think of.
Wait, that's what you call sound effects?
No, those guys that was in here.
Yeah, the guys from the league on the new show FFX.
Oh, those guys. Yeah.
FFX shows. I love it.
Couple fucking.
Yeah, they're gay.
Couple what now?
They're gay. They're gay guys.
I don't know what you call them now. Gay guys. Never for me. You know what I mean? Not for me.
Well, guys, gosh, I hate to pass up. I hate to take time off the table to talk to two stars like you.
Yeah.
But I have to take a break.
Okay. Let me tell you. You seen Frankie Stallone out and about? Because I swear to God, this is true. He wears a hat that says Frank Stallone on it.
I got a shirt that matches. Hat says Frank Stallone. Shirt says Frank Stallone. Pants say Marvin Hot Dogs.
Oh, wait, because you wanted your pants to say Marvin Hamlish?
Yeah.
I thought, okay, well, whoa. Okay.
Ow.
That's a real
Sly
gun.
just shot Frank.
Yeah.
Please put your guns away, Sly.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
I don't feel good.
Yeah, it's okay, Frank. Walk it off, kiddo.
Number one.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
I am summoning that clip over to the couch. I still can't do Carson. Why can't I do it?
By the way, around the Comedy Bang Bang TV show office, if anyone ever says any statement of like trivia or anything, I will always say, I did not know that. It's gotten to the point where they ask me if I know things beforehand. I did not know
Wait,
that.
because they want you to say it?
Yeah, they want me to say it.
How many times a day does this happen?
For a while, it was happening a lot. And a laugh every time. They're great people.
Wow, they really are. It's a sweet crew.
Yeah.
It's a sweet crew.
It's a nice group of folks.
Sweet cream crew.
Speaking of nice folks, right before we take a break, we do have time for a very special bonus clip. And this is from a few episodes later, episode 249. Speaking of some of my writers, some of them are in a TV show called The Birthday Boys.
I got it.
Yes, and this is from an episode with Bob Odenkirk, producer of that show. And you'll hear a couple of the birthday boys in this, I think, but mainly it's Bob.
Does he say his signature catchphrase?
He says it in the episode, not in this clip.
Okay.
But if you want to hear someone scream, God damn it, I believe he says it in this
Download
episode.
the whole episode, guys. It's worth it.
But this is a part of the episode where he literally 1 week earlier, the Breaking Bad finale had occurred. Now, don't worry. If you have not seen Breaking Bad, you can listen to this clip. I believe I got 1 or 2 angry tweets about, hey, why are you spoiling Breaking Bad for us? They turned it off the minute we said Breaking Bad spoilers. This is not a spoiler. This is a comedy piece.
Yes, every quote-unquote spoiler that is in that is absolutely absurd.
Absolutely fake.
Yes.
So
not just fake, but clearly not true.
But we had a lot of fun riffing on this, and this is just a fun little moment that I wanted to include. This is from episode 249. This is Bob Odenkirk with his Breaking Bad finale spoilers. Bonus clip. Bob, let's talk briefly about Breaking Bad. It just ended last week, and no spoilers for. Don't worry for anyone who hasn't watched the entire series yet. But how does it end?
Oh, but everybody's already seen it.
No spoil. Right? Yeah, everyone's seen it. No spoilers. But like, what's the final image?
Well, he's on the beach in Bermuda.
Right.
Right. He's got the sunglasses on. Well, he doesn't have them on. He has them on his forehead.
Oh, like shade tip style? Or
you know, that last moment is so classic Vince Gilligan. Mm-hmm. The guy shows up with the daiquiri, and Walter White leans back and flips the sunglasses down, and you see that Bermuda sun
and then he's
reflecting in the sunglasses.
I could get used to this.
And he says, I could get used to this.
Yeah, fantastic. A lot of people, and in the press since the final episode, people haven't been making the connection that Walter White ends up on a beach on an island. Vince Gilligan's Island, you know.
They haven't made that connection yet, but you did, and you see it. I mean, really perceptive viewers see. You know, when he's on the island, he buys that island with his meth money.
Sure.
And it already has that huge hotel.
Because he shot all of the we'll call them the antagonists, and
right.
got all this meth money.
They all die.
Yeah.
The DEA essentially
they give up.
Give
they
up.
Say, you know what?
Yeah.
You're the best
surrender.
At this.
They write him that letter. He gets that letter. We are so sorry we bothered you at all. Here's your money back. Here's some of the things we accrued from pursuing you. Please forgive us. Best of luck in the future.
Right.
The DEA. He goes to that island. He's like, that last half of the last episode where he's trying to find an island to buy.
It's just about like, real estate.
And that great argument that he has with his wife, who they're now back together, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't want an island with a hotel on it. Don't you know me?
I want a deserted island.
Now? And he's like, can't we just get along and find the perfect island? And they pick that island, right? Which has a beautiful Four Seasons hotel. And he goes, perfect. So Walter White is so smart, right?
I'm going to run this island.
He buys the island with the hotel, and he rents out every room. Now they got the hotel. She's happy.
He's making money on top of that from renting out the rooms, and that's smart. And he becomes the caretaker of this hotel.
And Walter Jr. is like that last shot. Baby Holly is super happy. She's speaking. You know,
she's like, "Hey, Dad."
Yeah, hey, Dad. It's great. She has a Southern accent.
You're really great.
She's got a nanny, and then Walter White, Walter Jr. is on the diving board, the high board, and he runs and jumps.
Yeah,
and he
look what I can do.
Oh, splash! Perfect splash. He looks across the pool. There's his wife. She gives him the thumbs up. But why is she on a skateboard? There will be more.
Yeah.
I think Vince is planting an idea.
Oh, wait, another season?
I think he's that skateboard. You know, Skyler on the skateboard that's a whole nother story.
First of all,
I don't even want to start on.
They both start with SK. Well, Skyler skateboard.
Here's the other thing. Think about another S that rides a skateboard. Think about where we've seen an S on a skateboard. The Simpsons.
Bart Simpson. His last name is Simpson.
And then Jimmy Cliff, who he got to play that Rastafarian guy who sells him the hotel and is the caretaker.
Hey, man. Buy my hotel.
That guy's a hilarious character.
He's so
wonderful.
Good. Jimmy Cliff, one of the best.
It's just a great final. That last half hour, I could have done with less of the conversation about islands.
I don't know. I learned a lot about real estate and some good real estate tips, which I think was the main.
I think he got a little too much information about tax write-offs and stuff, but it's okay. 10 minutes of that stuff.
Hey, you know what? We can sit through it just for that final scene.
But man, oh man, that last moment, I could get used to this.
Oh man, so good. And then,
do you see the monkey? Then that monkey jumps on his shoulder.
I didn't see the monkey.
Watch it again.
I closed my eyes.
Your DVR cut it off. After he says, "I can get used to this," you hear, and the monkey, little monkey, the cutest monkey ever, jumps on his shoulder and dances around, and he laughs.
I think I just turned it off because I was so satisfied. But had I known there would be a monkey,
well, it's great. It's great, and certainly there's a lot to think about there.
And what I thought was interesting was the line of dialogue earlier in the show when Walter White says to your character, "Better call Sal." He says, "Sal, better get Sal."
You gotta listen, Scott.
He says, "Sal, you gotta admit, we broke some bad."
Well, I know a lot of people have been wondering when are we going to really hear the title of the show, because it's really something you owe the audience to use the title of the show at some point in your show.
Broke some bad, the title.
We broke some bad. And then you hear, and then he sings the theme song. He's like, bow, 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 ba-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I mean, Vince is not going to let a thing go by without giving it significance and meaning. And so for all these years you've been listening to that song, you've been hearing Breaking Bad, when is it going to resonate in the show?
Yeah.
So having a character say, "We broke some bad," sing the song.
Yeah. And then he says high five, and you go, "I preferred 10 down low." And then you do a low 10. It was incredible. It was one of those classic moments.
That last episode of Breaking Bad, oh my God, it all comes together.
Okay, spoiler alert off. If you've not been listening because of the spoilers, you can now return to listening. But great television, man. Congratulations on that. I mean, it's just like an incredible achievement. I don't really like the episodes leading up to that last one. Yeah. But that last one was like just what I like to see.
Everything,
yeah. So good stuff. Bonus clip. All right, great bonus clip.
I think so.
We have to go to a break. When we come back, we will have your number 10 episode of the year. This is exciting. We will be right back after this Comedy Bang Bang. Happy New Year, everyone. Scott Aukerman here, host of the program you're currently listening to which you're currently listening, I should say. And I have a great New Year's resolution for you. All right, this is a big one. I resolve to maximize every minute and every dollar for my small business. That's what you should be saying. You know why? Because I know an easy way to do that, and that is, of course, Stamps.com. Think about it. Think about it for 1 second. Stop what you're doing and think about this. Think about how much time you've wasted going to the post office, driving there, you're finding parking, you're wrapping up, oh my God, you're just like, I mean, the driving and the parking, yeah, those are your major time, but I mean, walking, maybe you're walking, there's just too much. Who cares? Stamps.com is the better way to get postage. Just use what you already have, which is a computer and printer, to get official U.S. postage for any letter or any package. You never have to go to the post office again because the mailman comes to your business and picks it up from you. With Stamps.com, everything you would want to do at the post office, forget about it. You do it right from your own desk and at a fraction of the cost of one of those expensive postage meters. We here at Earwolf have been using Stamps.com for months, for years, for decades. It's so easy. It's so convenient. Right now, I'm begging you, you use it. You use it by using my promo code BANGBANG, okay? You type in BANGBANG and you get this special offer. No risk trial. You're not going to risk anything, all right? Plus, a $110 bonus offer includes a digital scale and up to $55 free postage. That is a deal. That is a steal for real. So don't wait. Go to Stamps.com instead of the post office. Before you do anything else, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage. You gotta remember, type in Bang Bang, all right? That's Stamps.com, enter Bang Bang, and in 2014, I will see you never at the post office. Comedy Bang Bang. Yeah, much love.
Much love.
Paul F. Tompkins is with me. We're counting down the best of the year, and boy, we're up to number 10 now. We're in our top 10.
I can't believe it. This is moving at a breakneck pace, and my neck is broken.
Oh my God!
I think I'm going to die.
I shouldn't move you.
No,
otherwise
don't
I'll
move
paralyze
me.
you.
Please don't move me.
Wow, this is like a football game.
It's like Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights. I'm going to start saying that anytime Friday Night Lights is mentioned next year in 2014.
Absolutely.
I'm going to retire
Friday
my
Night
wife,
Lights.
but we're going to say Friday Night Lights.
I think that's a capital idea. I'm all in favor of that. I'll help support that.
Okay, good. What is your favorite TV show, by the way?
I like a lot of stuff. Breaking Bad, of course, Mad Men, Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights!
What are you doing?
All right, this clip comes from episode number 10.
Nope.
That's right.
It's not episode number 10.
Sorry, it's
clip. It's
your
the
number
10th episode.
Yes.
The 10th best episode.
10th best episode. Okay, this is number 10 in your countdown.
Number 10.
This is episode number 243.
That's
this
right.
is a couple later than the Stallone brothers.
They're all around the same. A lot of these are around the same time frame.
A lot of them were actually like 240s in there, but in part one we had a lot around 200 because we had 203, 204.
Man, there's something about that. Once you hit that 200,
oh man, it was
show really hit its stride.
It really did. This is from episode 243, an episode called "Blow Me Up, Tom."
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
let me explain this a little bit. Okay,
Good luck to you.
You have Maria Bamford, comedian extraordinaire.
The Bammer.
The Bammer. She asks to be on the show, or I asked her to be on the show. And
Do you think this is while she was having her breakdown?
No, this is after.
Oh, it's after. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe this was like a symptom.
No. This is after she's out of the woods. Everything's fine.
Would you feel bad though if
this caused it?
Like, no, well, not if it caused it, but it was like, oh, I wonder if she asked to be on the show because she was having a breakdown.
Like that? Like she would never normally ask to be? No.
Exactly. A sane person wouldn't say, "Can I be on your show?"
I actually pursued her. She hadn't been on in quite a few years. And she's on the show, and our good friend Tom Likas, who was only on the show once previously in last year's Amy Poehler episode.
Was only once before.
That was the only time he's ever been on
Wow.
the show before. This is his second appearance.
He really makes a meal of it.
He really does. But Tom Likas, if you don't know him, he's disgusting. He's a radio personality.
He's a human monster.
He's a human monster. Now, what's interesting about this episode, that I think why it got so many votes, is Maria is laughing her ass off at it.
She's absolutely delighted.
She loves it.
Yes. She's thrilled beyond
There could
repair.
not have been a better pairing of guests. Sometimes you don't know how someone is going to react. I've had shows where people are a little like, oh boy, is this still going on? Like, for instance, probably the Rob Delaney Michael Jackson episode. I think he was maybe getting tired of that in the middle of it.
I can't imagine anyone getting tired of it.
Hee. But Maria was having so much fun with it. She loved it, and I think it just was a very charming episode. And but a lot of strong language in this.
Yes.
Tom is very disgusting, but this is from you picked it. This is your number.
Hey, you guys picked this.
This is from your number 10 episode. This is Blow Me Up, Tom. This is Tom Likas and Maria Bamford, number 10.
Number 10.
As we what is Frank? Engineer Frank, can you please stop that? What is
Westwood
that?
One, Culver
Is that a
City,
sound effect?
California.
What's
the Tom.
Engineer? No, Engineer Frank, you're not doing this, are you?
Tom.
No. Oh no.
Like a show.
Oh no, not the Tom
You
Leykis
got it.
show.
It's me, Tom Leykis, here on the Tom Leykis program.
No,
I'm
it's
sitting
not.
down on a Flash Friday.
No, it's not a
taking
flash.
calls,
No, you're not.
pulling bitches off my cock.
God, no.
Here with Scott Aukerman.
No, Tom,
You're on
this is-
Tom. Biello.
No, I'm not on Tom. You're on Scott.
You're not on Tom, but Tom's on top.
No,
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't. Tom.
I'm doing great.
Tom. Oh God.
What is
Listen-
your question for the professor?
To the listeners, I'm sorry about this. Tom Leykis, who's a radio personality of note, he hasn't been on the show in a year.
I'm sorry. What do you say most often to a woman after you get done with her? I'm sorry, baby. Woo! Tell me about it.
Please, this is not how the way the show normally is. If you're listening to the show for the first time, this is not what I want the show to be. Tom Leykis, you're a disgusting human being. We talked about that last time. You were here with.
Thank you. But I only let women talk to me like that, and only if they're stuffed with my balls. You know what I'm talking about?
I think we talked
about coitus.
I think we talked about that with Amy Poehler last time about how you like to stick your balls into. Anyway,
You never know where the balls are gonna fit until you go to blowmeuptop.com.
okay.
That's
Hi,
blowmeuptop.com.
Tom, are you planning on being here the entire show?
I don't make plans. I don't know if you can see this right now, but I have a beautiful, young, emotionally vulnerable woman right now.
No, she's my guest.
Licking. No, it's under the table.
Oh, it's under the table. Okay, what's going on?
She's licking the back of my knees because she's not good enough for the rest of it yet.
Oh God!
Can you handle it, dear?
I think he's talking to our guest. Please, Tom, if you're going to be here the whole show, at least let me introduce our
It's
guest.
Flash Fridays.
It's not.
If you flash the Tom Leykis trunk, you get a free date at Long John Silver's.
Oh God!
Blow me up, Tom!
BlowMeUpTop.com. Maria, you're on top. Yellow.
All right, let's introduce her. Maria, you're a fan, it seems.
I love it. I love Tom Leykis.
Oh, okay. Well, let
I
me.
know you do.
Do I do? Oh, I mean, I know I'm too old for you, Tom Leykis. I mean,
Oh, you think you're too old for me?
I mean, I think you'd let me cup your
There's
balls.
always room on the roster.
Did I work the shaft?
There's always room on the roster if you know how to play a keister. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, Tom, please. This is a
I
respectable
want to know
show.
legitimately if she knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, I guess
Do
we can find out if she knows
No.
what you're talking about.
What I'm talking about.
I do. I know that you respect women and you respect people of color. And
I respect women the way I respect a bucket of popcorn shrimp.
In what way is that?
Because they go down easy.
Are you married, Tom? I
Yo,
forgot.
I don't get married.
Oh, that's
Let me
right.
tell you something about women. Women want to get married, and I know Maria comes in here and she goes, "I want Tom to propose to me and give me a ring." Let me tell you something,
do.
sweetheart. The only ring you're going to be getting from me is a real wet ring around the backside. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
The only ring you're going to be
He
getting from
means
me.
he's going to put his cock
Oh.
into my bunghole.
Oh, that ring.
Ring
Oh.
around the rosy.
Okay,
That's-
guys.
that's what-
Pocket full of posy.
This is not the way the show normally
Take
runs.
me out fairy tale style.
I don't. Okay, what is fairy tale style? Now I actually am.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, oh yeah.
Wait, it's fairy tale style if you just say Rapunzel, Rapunzel. Oh yeah.
You got it.
Okay, well, I've never heard that before. All right, let's get to our guest.
God.
And Maria, I apologize for having you on.
I'm so
You're on top,
grateful.
yeah.
Oh,
It was
I
supposed to be
love
just you
Tom.
and me for the entire hour, just talking about old times and.
No, this is perfect. You know,
Okay.
because sometimes, Tom, I just do want to, because I do want, I want to live with my boyfriend. We've been dating only 6 months, and we're going to move in together maybe in a
6 months, and you want to get your hooks in here.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Maria here. What if I lost the sentence that I just remained silent?
It seems like that happened. Do you remember what she was talking about?
I
I'm doing great.
But what do you think is the best? I mean, if I were not a good person, if I were a manipulative person, how?
Maria
Taking
Bamford
care
is
of
here,
his
by the
sack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I am. As I said earlier.
Maria Bamford.
Do you compliment his bank account when you submit?
You know her as a comedian.
Yes.
Maria Bamford.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me on the show. And this is serious. I have listened to Tom Likas.
Yeah.
As well as.
Wait, you said you used to listen. What does that mean? You're
well,
not
no,
currently
I don't
listening.
know where to find
Let me tell
it.
you something about broadcasting, Scott.
Broads.
Yeah, that's right. Broadcasting is a best way to get a pussy.
I missed most of that.
When are you on, Tom? Because I just can't.
I am on the internet.
Oh, so always on.
Yeah, you can listen anytime you want to blow me up, blah, blah, blah.
Wow,
See, that's
okay.
the only problem. See, I
I
only
like it
listened to
when the
Tom
peace
Likas when I was in the car, super bored.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, super bored.
Did you
what?
pull,
Okay,
did
wait a
you
minute.
pull over?
What do
Because you
imply?
can't listen to Tom with both hands on the wheel.
Oh God.
Do you understand the inference that I'm making?
Yes, of course, Tom. Look, let's talk to Maria here for a little bit. If let's maybe tag team on questions for
Oh,
Maria.
you want
Is
to
that
double
okay?
down, big boy?
I don't know, but maybe
I'm
one.
not gay!
Oh, good.
Now you picked that.
You picked it.
You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
That, by the way, only had 23 more votes than number 11. So that just barely
Wow.
squeaked into our top 10.
Would you say it's a squeaker?
It was a squeaker. By the way, I haven't talked about how many votes were tabulated this year. Over 65,000 votes.
They were put on a tab. I don't know what that word means.
Tabulated, counted up. No, Paul.
I'm dumb.
I never knew you were dumb.
I've been hiding it.
You can hide it. Just
I can
like
hide it.
about how I was about to lose control.
That's right.
65,000 votes.
That's wild.
And only 20 separated number 10 and number 11.
That's weird.
I think it's
wild stuff.
And we
Can I
will.
do it?
Is that the Californians?
I
Who
was
is it?
trying to do Johnny Carson.
Okay.
That's weird. It's wild stuff.
Take the 101 to the 134.
Coming back in style.
So that shows you how close this countdown is, and we have even closer ones as we go higher in the countdown. So every vote counted this year. All right, we have time.
In a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away and to spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do things that you want to do. What's find them?
You've been around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with.
That's a good old Jim Croce breakdown.
If no one has recorded a version exactly like that before, they really should.
I have wanted to do that for a long time.
Let's do it.
All right.
By the way, if there's a band out there like Mumford & Sons, if not Mumford & Sons, who knows? They may be listening. But if Mumford & Sons or a band like them are out there who can play that style of music, contact us.
Mumford, contact us. Sons, wake up your father.
Sons, wake up your father. That sounds like a poem.
It does, doesn't it?
Or it's like something you would, like a speech you would recite.
Wake up your fathers.
All right, so we are getting up there in our countdown, and this is episode on your countdown number 9.
Number 9.
That's right, number 9. This is episode 218. 218. Okay, this is number 9 on your countdown.
Countdown. 218.
Kind of in the middle between these periods we've been talking about.
So there's people, there'd be guests, there's got to be the host. There's one person and 2 people. I can't think of it. I can't think of it.
Let me give you a clue. 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Ah, Star Wars?
No, it's not Star Wars. But that would be great if we had Star Wars on this countdown.
If the movie Star Wars was part of the
Just
countdown?
Star Wars, yeah.
So, like, coming in at number 8, Star Wars, A New Hope.
Yep. And we just play
4.
that. But no, unfortunately, it's all clips from this show. This is from the 4th anniversary extravaganza.
Now, is
Yes.
it rare for anniversary shows to get voted into the top 10 countdown?
It's not actually.
It's usually it's the ones towards the end of the year that have a harder time, right?
Yes, they do. The ones.
Or the ones at the beginning of the year.
No, it's the ones at the beginning and at the end. The ones in the middle all tend to be favorites. The ones at the beginning, people kind of forget about,
write
and
them
the
off.
ones at the end, they go, "Oh well, I don't have quite,
You know what it's like? You know what it's like?
What's that?
It's like how On Her Majesty's Secret Service is now considered one of the best Bond films.
Right." But at the time, it was like, "Let's do a little better, guys."
Yes, exactly. So maybe
And then they found out they couldn't do better.
that's right. They couldn't.
They were just going to be the way they were.
couldn't, shouldn't, and wouldn't.
So this is from the 4th anniversary extravaganza. This was all-star episode. You have David Wayne, director of movies and person from Stella, among other things. You have guests like Marissa Wampler, Tracy Reardon. You have Mike the janitor. You have the Bachelor Brothers, and you have Jason Mantzoukas. This is a great episode.
What's Jason Mantzoukas a person from?
That's a character that this really funny comedian has been playing for about 40 years or so.
Let's see.
But we're going to hear 2 clips from this episode. It was a long one, and so we're going to hear 2 different chunks. The first chunk, we have David Wayne, and then we have Marissa Wampler and Tracy Reardon, who are very similar in age. One is 16 and one is 17. One is 16, going on 17.
One is 17, the end.
Great Rodgers and Hammerstein song. And that's how The Sound of Music ended, by the way. That's right. In the middle of that song. The end. And then the curtain. Curtain. Nazis. Okay, so we're going to hear that chunk where those two meet for probably the first time, I think.
They don't like
each other. They'd talked on Twitter previous to this, and so we're going to hear that chunk. And then after that chunk, we are going to hear from the Bachelor Brothers. So,
was this the first appearance?
This is their first appearance. We'd never met them before, and they're very interesting people.
Yes, they are.
They came back on our recent Christmas
disgusting weirdos
holiday episode.
That's right.
So we're going to hear from that. This is your number 9 clip.
Number 9.
David Wayne is here, and I have a very special guest here, a co-host almost in a way, and you heard her on the show a while back, I guess, maybe a month and a half ago. She was on the show with Adam Brody, and was that a big thrill for you, by the way?
That was a huge thrill. I feel like Adam Brody was like such a nice guy, and like I really learned a lot about him because I always watched him in movies and TV shows and stuff, and like I really learned that like he's a really good surfer, and he's like a really good actor, and he was so sweet, and he touched my thigh.
Yeah. Did you get his email address or anything like that?
He didn't give it to me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Whatever.
But maybe one of these guests that we have on the show today, like David Wayne, will maybe give you his email
I would love
address.
it.
Married.
That's okay, but you
I
can
can
give
still
your
email you.
Yeah. Oh,
You can just chat online or whatever.
Okay. I mean, I'm open to the touching the thigh if we want to talk about.
Wait, you're okay with that, but being a married man, but you're not with the email?
Well, email can get very intimate.
You were very quick on that, by the way. You went married, almost as if that's your defense.
He's too scared. He's like,
well, I
really
was
attracted
thinking
to me.
about like if there's like she has sort of a milky thigh that has a little bit of sweat glow to it.
Yeah, you're wearing shorts today.
I'd like to.
It really gets me.
You weren't wearing shorts last time I saw you.
No, because it wasn't that warm. I bike to.
Yeah, didn't get a good look at
I've
those
never
things.
Well,
seen
it's
shorts
okay.
that short.
Oh, yeah. Well, these actually were jeans, but I just cut them off at the point where it started hurting me, like, because they were really, really tight. So right exactly on my fattest part of my thigh, I cut them.
Married.
Okay.
Tracy Reardon, by the way, is here.
Yeah, I'm
I didn't
Tracy.
say your name. Hello, Tracy. Welcome to the
Tracy
show.
Reardon.
A lot
Thanks
of
for
people
having me.
were a big fan of your appearance on the show.
That's really cool. I got a lot of like really weird tweets from people where they were like talking about like the way I talk, and they didn't like the way I talked. Or
And we should explain the way you talk. You
emphatically.
You have sort of we talked about it on the show, and it's okay to talk about this because it's just your life, but you
Yeah.
have like a congenital defect birth defect, which
It's not a birth defect.
Oh, wait, what happened again?
Well, you're talking about my ear?
Yeah.
That's not really like part of my talking. My ear.
Oh, I thought that was related to the way you talk.
No, not really.
Because the one side of your face doesn't have any cartilage.
My left ear doesn't have any cartilage because of the way I was birthed by my mom. I came out of my mom's vagina, and I would just like my whole head scraped against the side of her vagina, and my ear fell off.
Your mom barfed you?
Birthed me.
Oh, okay.
I thought that had something to do with the way you talked.
No, I mean, no one's ever really suggested that. So.
No one suggested that?
No one's ever really talked about how I talk until right now.
What? So you don't know that you talk it?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I feel like it's not hurt. It's like you're trying to hurt my feelings. Is what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to hurt your feelings.
Okay.
In fact, I deeply apologize.
Thank you.
But it's okay to talk about your ear, though.
Yeah, it's like really obvious.
You're proud of that.
My ear is really obvious.
Yeah,
You realize,
but not your voice.
Scott, you realize everyone talks in a slightly different accent. That's part of the
I
wonderful
understand
thing.
it.
Oh my god.
What the F is going on?
Oh,
Busted.
hi, Marissa.
Is this your wife?
Stone cold busted.
Marissa Wampler just made her way into this.
Womp it up. If it were not for the fact that I was following the Twitter feed of one Mrs. Tracy Reardon. Uh-huh.
With an R.
I would not have known that there was an anniversary show, which I did not get an invite to. So I come in and see you chatting it up with an earless,
I have one ear.
sweaty woman in a tube top.
By the way, thanks for wearing the tube top today.
You're
and the
welcome.
shorts.
Great tube top.
Yeah,
And
married man.
I am. Am I too loud on the
Yeah,
mics?
Marissa, you're always too loud on the mics. Look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Why
not.
are you so out of breath?
You realize you don't need an invite to come to the show. You're supposed to be here every week.
What?
You just elect not to
I
come
don't know what
most weeks out of the year.
The sketch is. I don't know what the sketch is.
The sketch is we do it once a week, sometimes twice a week, and you're supposed to be here.
Well, you can color me mad, okay? Because I am a woman scorned here.
I don't know what to say here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, how about flowers and chocolate would do the trick?
I have several female guests on the show
I don't
all
want
the
to hear
time.
about. I don't listen to your show for the final time. I don't listen.
Wait, why are you following Tracy here on Twitter?
Thank you.
First of all, I admitted that in a fit of rage. I'm now regretting that.
Well, now I know.
You know what? Reardon, where are you from?
Well, actually, it doesn't really matter where I'm from. Because,
No, it does matter, because I'm coming to your house tonight.
Well, I live in Burbank with my grandma now.
Oh,
so.
do you?
Yeah,
You go to Burbank Public?
She may
I'm
live somewhere
old.
different than where she's from.
Oh, Wayne.
So it's more relevant to say, like, where are you living
Wayne,
now?
whose
you wanna
side are
get
you
her.
on?
I'm trying to
You
help
choose. I want every man in this room to choose sides right now.
Wait, Marissa, you know David Wayne?
Yeah, of
On a
course.
last name basis?
Well, I've been sending him my headshot every 3 days.
Well, Melissa.
Marissa wants to break into show business. It's,
I believe me. I've wallpapered my whole garage with her headshots.
Whoa.
married.
Melissa.
I'm sorry?
Melissa?
It's Marissa. Say
Melissa.
it. It's Marissa.
Melissa.
It's Marissa.
I'm saying
don't
it.
taunt
What
her,
is
Marissa.
this? Children
That's
of a lesser god? I'm not interested.
What?
I'm not deaf.
That's unseen. Yeah, despite her appearance,
I have
she's
a
not.
hole in the side of my head. It works. It just doesn't have cartilage around it.
That reminds me of the woman who founded the Girl Scouts. Remember, she got a piece of rice thrown in her ear.
I wasn't
at
allowed
her
in the
wedding.
Girl
Who could forget?
And she
Who doesn't know that story?
and she went deaf.
That's sad. At her wedding?
Yeah, it's better than a story about getting scraped against your mother's vajaj.
Wow, you really know a lot about me.
Hey, I wish I had gone deaf at my wedding, then I wouldn't have to listen to my wife's nagging all the time. But we'll talk about that later.
More Wayne Scotting
That's more
after
Wayne
this.
Scott.
Wait, Marissa, I have female guests on the show all the time. You've never acted like this. What's the problem?
When this girl showed up on your podcast, which I don't listen to, suddenly everyone's blowing it up on Twitter saying, "Oh, you two should do a show together. You should do a show together."
Oh yeah, I think that would be charming.
Yeah,
well-
Two 16-year, how old are
Hey,
you?
17.
keep your
17.
sick sexual preferences to yourself, all right?
He likes my thighs.
I didn't. I said nothing of the sort to either of you.
I would wear a tube top if you wanted me to.
No, thank
I
you.
would cut off my jeans at the fattest
No,
part
that's-
of my thigh,
that would-
but
that
I
would
can't
be the
determine
bottom.
what that is.
I would vote yes on that.
Marissa, you're shaped like a pyramid.
I know.
Well,
That's not my fault.
I know. No,
I'm
it
on
is
a
your
DiGiorno-
fault.
I'm on a DiGiorno pizza diet. It's not my
know,
fault.
I know.
I don't think you should feel bad for yourself. Pyramids are majestic.
Oh,
That's
Wayne.
right. People travel from all over the country to see them in Egypt.
From all over the country.
Yeah, all over
over
Egypt.
All
Egypt.
parts of the United States. They all go to Egypt.
They go to Las Vegas to see the Luxor Hotel.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
of course.
That's the real pyramids.
They come from Cairo. They come from everywhere in Egypt.
Look, just because there's an older woman here on the show,
How old are you?
Marissa's 16.
I'm 16. How old are you?
I'm 17.
Oh,
I was
barely
born
legal.
before you.
Barely.
She's not legal. That's not barely legal. Almost barely legal.
God, you know what? This is just exactly what you've wanted, isn't it? Two underage women fighting over you. Well, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction.
Tracy's not fighting over me.
I'm not looking at her. I'm not looking at you. I'm putting on dark glasses, and I'm going to be a great guest on this podcast, and we'll let the public decide. Womp it up.
Okay, so you want some sort of vote after this podcast is released?
I would love a vote.
Of who's the better what?
Person.
Really? You want to go to person?
You know what, Reardon?
Tracy?
You just raised the stakes. Fine. Who's the better person?
Okay.
Fine. Who's the better person? I'm volunteering right now online.
David, do you have a preference at this point?
You know, I do. As I told you, I like the sweaty thighs. I love the tube top. But you know, the pyramid-shaped body also has, as I said, a certain majesty and a certain groundedness. That
this isn't The Bachelor. Just tell us who you're deciding on. We're not stringing it out, all right?
I'm just trying to think of.
It's very difficult to choose between
If
two
I have to
women.
decide, I'm going to look at each one and just see when I pop a boner.
Okay, well,
are we going to put a rubber band around it,
Do you
or
want
how
me
are
to?
we going to know?
Do you want me to do a
Put it
check
in
on
stamps
this,
so I don't
or
like I'm
So
City.
there can't be an honor system where I can just tell you?
no? I mean,
Good one,
I need to I need to verify this. So if I
Against
can,
my
better
let me
judgment,
place
good
my
one.
hand upon your
All right,
penis.
I'm looking at Marissa now.
Okay, I have my hand upon his
Here we
penis,
go.
and
I have hair around each areola. I have a tremendous
yeah, she
amount
showed
of hair.
them to Judd Apatow.
You can get rid of that.
If that gives you anything.
Okay, good, because Judd's a friend, so that does count for something. And then here's Tracy.
I have
Okay.
no boobs, but my tube top stays up because of clothespins attached to my skin.
That does
There-
it. That did
there it was,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
I might have even
That's
come
it?
to completion there. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, goodness. All right, well,
Can
so
we get a rag? A wet rag.
Don't worry,
a wet rag.
I keep wet naps in my knapsack.
That's like the furthest I've ever gotten with a guy, Willie.
What, him looking at you?
Well, because he made a wet one.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm so sorry, Marissa. Please, I'm not cheating on you just because I have
No, it's
another
fine.
teenage
It's fine.
girl
As
on the
I
show.
said, I'm movingon.org. I don't care.
Okay, yeah.
I'm absolutely over it.
For those of you who are just listening to the show for the first time, Marissa is a 16-year-old girl who goes to Marina Del Rey High School.
Woman. WOMYN.
She's my intern. She never comes to the show. She pops up maybe once every 3-4 months.
Are you a feminist?
You know what, Reardon? Not interested.
I'm trying to make a conversation with you.
You know what,
You're interested.
Reardon? I have a lot of friends, okay? I'm not looking for another one. This isn't Babysitter's Club,
you
all right?
have a lot
Move
of
on.
friends?
Yeah. I have Listler.
Listler is not.
Yes, she is.
Listler
Charlotte Listler is my best friend.
She is.
And my soul sister.
By the way, Listler is your teacher and an older woman.
My advanced learning program, STARS program.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a 44-year-old woman who used to be a sniper in the first Iraq War.
Yeah. No, we
and
we
she's
know all
my
about
best
her.
friend.
Yeah, that's weird. You should reach out to Tracy here.
You know what?
We're like the same age.
No, you're older.
But she's older.
It seems like Tracy is making an effort
Here's the
here.
thing, like, I don't like fighting. Like, I hate confrontation. That's like something everyone knows about me. Like, I hate
That's life, bitch.
Whoa.
Oh, God, where is this coming from?
I'm about the same age as Listler. Maybe we could go for a drink sometime.
Who, you and
But you-
Marissa
you
here?
You gotta be
No.
careful
Oh,
what
you
you
and
wish for.
Listler? No, you don't
gotta
want
be
that.
careful what you wish for.
Married.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't
okay,
want
okay,
that.
sorry.
Married.
You don't want your avocado to dip into the. What was it?
It was a white
Cool Whip?
asparagus that was dipped into a Fage yogurt.
Ooh, that sounds good.
My
It's
step.
called faggy.
You know what? That's homophobic.
Tracy,
It's
yeah.
And
pronounced
I am
faggy.
You know, it's
Tracy,
not
I don't-
pronounced that.
Even if it is, I would appreciate it's like the
It's
word
what?
niggardly.
Whoa,
No
whoa,
one
whoa,
should
whoa,
say
whoa,
that
whoa.
word anymore.
You're racist. You're racist.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You're
That word
racist.
should not ever be said
great.
anymore.
This might be
that.
the last episode of this podcast. It's going to get shut down by the FAA.
The FAA.
What is that?
That's the federal. That's the
The Air Administration?
Yeah.
Oh, they're having some tough troubles, right? Bring that up on Wade Scotting.
Well, no wonder they call this network Earwolf because it's like it's like howling like a wolf.
Good stuff. Guys, I hope that you can put aside your differences here. I mean, Tracy,
Why
you don't
not?
have any
I'm
differences.
trying to, like, I mean, I knew about the Twitter feud, to be honest. Like,
You guys were in a Twitter feud?
well, like, people were trying to egg us on.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like, people were, like, forcing it upon us. And like, here's the thing: like, I can't really avoid what happens in my Twitter feed. Like, I will read every tweet. And so that was kind of stressful to me. And like, I stayed up every night, kind of worrying about it until I got here. And like, I didn't know she was going to be here today. And so,
well, I sent you an invitation to meet me outside the Marina Del Rey Public Library.
Yeah, but that was really aggressive.
Yeah, and I was going to cut you.
See, why would I want to show up to that?
Yeah.
She wrote that in the letter.
You should go to where she's at. So, people aren't going to want to come to you to be cut.
I can't.
Come to Burbank.
I'm not allowed. I can only take the surface streets. How am I going to get there?
Come to Burbank. Come to my grandma's house.
Oh, fine. I will. I'll come to your grandma's house.
I dare you to climb in my window and cut me all night.
Don't. You know what? Don't make those kind of accusations.
I dare you to come in the window and cut me all night.
My God.
That sounds like an invitation at least.
Would be a night.
Is that going to be on demand? I'd really like to see that.
I'll wear my shorts. You can watch it.
Oh gosh. Well, guys, we have to take our first break here on the show.
I gotta cool down.
Yeah, you gotta cool down.
And you gotta womp it up.
Yeah, okay, I will womp it up if you cool it down. We are back here, and we have Jason Mantzoukas here.
Comedy Bing Bong, how are you?
Bing Bong! It's our 4th anniversary. Thank you so much for listening. We have Mike the Janitor
Comedy
here.
beatbox, love it.
And, of course, Tracy Reardon.
Hi. My wife.
Oh, of course. And a couple of guys just wandered in the studio. I know we have an open door policy here.
A couple of guys. Scott, it's the Bachelor Brothers, babe.
How's it going, babe?
I'm sorry, we've never been introduced, so I don't know why I would know you.
Benny Bachelor.
And I'm Barrett Bachelor, babe.
We're the Bachelor Brothers, and we run the Bachelor Records,
You've heard of it, baby. The hottest record label in town.
Just down the street.
Yeah, we're down the street. Our offices are above the hottest nightclub in the city.
Which
the hottest nightclub in Los Angeles, and our offices are on the penthouse, babe.
Oh, okay. You've given me no details yet.
What's the name of the club?
Bachelor Pad. The Bachelor Pad. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I think you guys just made that up because you started saying it and then you got all excited that he came up with such a good one.
And then you guys high-fived.
I was thinking of all the hot nights we've had there with the sweatiest chicks in town.
And that's how you're supposed to say the name.
Is that what that place is about?
I'm really sweaty. I have 20 thighs.
The sweatiest chicks.
Yeah, have you seen her glistening thighs?
Yeah. And we have some of the hottest bands show up. And then we put them on our Bachelor Brothers label, babe.
Bachelor Records.
Bachelor Records. Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah, quit saying stuff that's different.
Okay.
But we have some great acts come through.
Yeah, tell us about your acts, if you could.
Oh, well, this one.
I don't know why.
I'd also like to know.
Why are you on the show, by the way?
We're here to pry you away from Earwolf, babe. We got to take you off of your label and put you on Bachelor Records.
This is quite a turnaround.
Okay.
All right. So you want to?
Hey, we did it. Easy.
That was easy. See you guys.
Well, we just want you to also play some of our bands.
Oh, like who are your hottest bands?
Well, the Kooky Cavemen.
Wait, with their song
"You Got Me Rockin' Like a Dinosaur."
I know that one.
Yeah.
Look.
They don't dress up like cavemen. They're wearing leopard skin tunics.
We only sign the most outrageous, wildest bands. These people come out in full prehistoric getup, loincloths, holding rocks and sticks.
Their instruments look like bones, baby.
Oh, okay.
Kids, they don't want regular bands that just come out with their guitars and their long hair and their fringed vests.
Wait, what?
They want.
Can I ask you a question quickly?
That's more for guys like us that are 50.
I think so. Can I just a quick question? How old are you guys?
We're 13 years old.
We're twins. And if you might ask if one is older than the other, no. We were born at the exact same moment.
Wait, not even like a minute apart?
Not even a minute apart. We both slimed out at the same time.
Are you guys side-by-sides?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Holding hands just like we are right now.
But you must have been...
Yeah, why are you guys holding hands?
I probably hurt your mom.
No, we were super tiny. We didn't hurt her at all.
I hurt my mom when I came out.
We know.
Don't boast, dear.
So, is it interesting to see an older woman like this, Tracy?
I'm 17.
Hobby, jailbait, jailbait.
Why are you calling an older woman
You're jailbait.
Jailbait.
You're
She's
jailbait.
Also, what was that expression you used?
Hobby. Do you want to hear about another band?
Of course I do.
My wife, I certainly do.
Yeah, my wife.
All right, another one of our bands is called 1993, and all their songs are about 1993.
Ooh, you got me rocking like a clone dinosaur.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have Gennaro's Lament about the lawyer from Jurassic Park.
Hey, Raptor baby.
So specifically, not just about 1993, but about
Jurassic Park.
Oh,
I suppose that's one way of
you
thinking
want to
about
split
it.
hairs.
Hobby. I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Hobby. You guys call everyone baby.
Big surprise,
Yum,
the
yum,
janitor's
yum, yum.
splitting hairs. What?
Yeah.
Say, jailbait?
Jailbait.
Not a
Jailbait and the janitor. Sounds like a
said-
great wild rock act.
Whoa.
We guys should sign them.
All
You
right.
should sign him. I only play Bones.
Hey, that's perfect. We got to introduce you to the, what were they called? The Kooky Cavemen.
And you know, Mike the janitor here sings about fish bones a lot.
It's
Really?
Fishbone, the band that was playing the first time I walked into Amoeba Records, and I was wondering why it was so crowded in there.
Oh, you mean they were physically playing?
Yeah.
No, that's over the
I thought it was
PA.
over
Sing your
the-
song for them.
Oh, don't throw
Oh,
a
I know.
boot at
At
me
me.
just because I'm
Sitting
yelling on
on
a
a
fence.
fence.
I'm a cat and I ate an entire fish skeleton. It's what I do. I don't like Mondays, but
are
I
you
love
signing him?
lasagna.
Hey, come over here. Talk to me in private real quick.
I'm seeing dollar signs, my man.
Yeah.
You're
We gotta
looking
get
at
him
a
up
dollar
the-
bill currently.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a big turkey sub.
You guys brought
are
those
holding
in.
a turkey sub.
Is that your change from buying those turkey subs? Is that why?
Yeah, the change we got was more turkey. Hey, would you be opposed?
The change you got was more turkey.
More
Yeah.
turkey.
You never been to Bachelor Subs?
Would you
you
be
paid for the
opposed to a
sub,
costume?
and we're giving turkey as change.
Wait. Did you buy sandwiches at your own restaurant?
At the Bachelor Pad.
Wait, what?
Bachelor pad subs.
Yeah.
That was not,
Stop high-fiving.
At that moment.
not worth a high five. What they do is they separate their hands from holding hands in order to then high five
Yeah.
with those hands.
But then they clutch back immediately.
Yes.
Yeah, like magnets. Like two magnets.
Hey, this just occurred to me. Does the dollar sign actually appear on the dollar bill?
It doesn't. And I was going to ask.
I think they spell it out every time, right? It's
They
not
don't
like
put
play
dollar
money that you
signs.
get.
There's no dollar sign on a dollar.
I don't think there is. I think they just say this is $1.
You know,
I handle
plenty
money
in my bank
all
account.
day.
I gotta say, for the Bachelor Brothers, cash money's a little beneath us. At our headquarters, it's all doubloons.
Oh, whoa.
Really? Some of those.
Well, that's because we signed the hottest act in town.
Oh, what's that?
The Pirates.
The pirates, the butlers, the garbage men.
Wait a
Ooh,
minute.
the janitor.
This is getting dangerously close.
He picks up garbage all day for money.
Well,
He does it. He does it.
He does it for
The
love.
only thing he asks in
But
return.
the only thing he has is money.
Can I explain something to you fellas? Here's what I do. I clean up other people's filth, and all I ask in return is a paycheck. That's it. That's all I want.
well, I believe you also just negotiated for ownership over that trash.
Yes, I did. Thank you, Mr. Ackerman.
Look, you don't have
now
to
I
suck
own
up
all
to him.
that
And
trash.
you don't have
Yeah,
to
you
suck
got
up to
the
me anymore.
deal.
You got.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
The problem, here's the
I
biggest
might as well
problem.
mop you up. That's what I think of you.
We may not be able to sign you because we have an act called the Janitors. They're a bunch of people, they dress up like the oars you use to row a boat, and they're all named Janet.
Oh, conflict of interest. Yeah.
That sucks, baby.
The Janet Oars.
Yeah.
So it's a band full of people dressed as
hey,
oars.
why
They're
did
all
you say
named Janet.
right before that?
Seems weird you guys didn't high five on that one.
Yeah, high five.
It's in development.
We're tickling each other.
Ew.
All right. That was number 9. Good clip. The Bachelor Brothers, baby.
Bachelor Brothers, baby.
It's hard not to talk like them.
Yeah, it's you know what? It is because it's fun.
It is
it's fun to talk
They
like
have fun. Well, before we go to break, we have a really brief bonus clip. This was requested a lot by people. Yeah, a lot of people requested this clip, and so this is from episode 237. This is a person named Tito Ben. Tito Ben, and this is him. He came on. He talked about his business, the Filipino Blockbuster, in the mall in Filipino Town, and where he rents movies that he makes. And but he also has a side business where he has a karaoke night in his business. And all of the karaoke tracks are him singing all of the backups. So this is him demonstrating that. So let's hear that right now.
All right.
Clip.
You know, if you come every Tuesday, I host a karaoke night and I will back you up.
Where do you do that? Where do you host the karaoke?
Across the street, there's this car wash.
Okay.
And after hours, they open up the wash.
Oh, and how's it going?
Good. Couple people singing the same songs. A lot of, I want to sex you up.
Right. How do you? Let's hear the background to that one.
Ooh, yay. Feel real good. Wake up. On you. Do you up? We drop you up. Ha. And then it's mostly them.
Oh, okay. Then they take over, yeah.
You are good, man.
Wow.
It's almost like you got like a track in your head.
Well, that one has been done so many times.
Oh, yeah. Clip. All right, Tito Ben, very good. We have to take a break. When we come back, we will have your number 8 clip right after this. Guys, we've got the one, the only Squarespace sponsoring today's show. Squarespace! What is it? We all know what Squarespace is. It's the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website or online portfolio. For a free trial and 10% off, here's what you do. You go to squarespace.com, use our offer code RENEW. Christmas is just about over, okay? The reindeer will have crawled back into their huts. Santa's going to be sleeping off his weekend bender, and you, what are you going to do? Nothing! Take some time this holiday to update your online presence. You're just sitting around at your family's house, bored. Let's get a website going. You know, you can start today by signing up for Squarespace. Squarespace is the only website platform that allows you complete creative control without having to mess around with all those HTML codes. What are those little like triangles on their sides? HTTP. Oh, forget it. HTML. Forget it. All you have to do is drag and drop. Use their drag and drop interface to snap your website into the shape you want it. Of course, because Squarespace is the perfect website hosting program if you like using HTML codes. I memorized a whole bunch of them back when I was doing posters for my show. You can do it. Why not? Whatever you want, drag and drop or use HTML, it's up to you. Start your free trial with no credit card required, and when, not if, but when you decide to sign up for Squarespace, make sure, use that offer code I told you about, RENEW, to get 10% off and to let them know we sent you. That is Squarespace, everything you need to create an exceptional website. Comedy Bang Bang!
Comedy Bang Bang!
Counting them down, 2013.
Gotta do it! Gotta count them down!
You have to,
but
otherwise why are we living?
The territory!
He doesn't know the territory!
What do you think? Yes, sir. When the man dances, the piper pays him.
We are referencing a lot of musicals.
We are, and why not?
Why
right?
shouldn't we? It's the end of the year.
Yes.
When you watch musicals.
Fuck all of y'all! Musical
Seriously.
time!
Seriously. If you don't know what we're talking about, educate yourself.
Yeah, do it.
All right, this is... excuse me. This is a very great clip. This is the one that you have voted as number 8.
Number 8.
All right, this is number 8. This is, Paul, let's see if you can tell what this is.
Okay. I like this.
This is from episode 229.
229. Okay. We've previously heard some other episodes. Guests are on there. We've heard some with this guy. Scott Aukerman is the host. I can't think of it.
You can't think of it, can you?
No, and I won't think of it.
This is from
episode 2.
Episode
39.
229, Paul.
Oh, well, that's what the problem I was having.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
this is
229.
This is an episode called Two Thumbs and Not Much Else.
I think I know a little something about this episode.
That is right.
The guests are Ben Schwartz. Benny
Schwartz from House of Pies.
That's right.
By the way, before we go into this episode,
yes,
Benny wanted to send a message to us.
Really?
That is right. He was in here and he wanted to send a message to the listeners and talk about something that he has. Not only thank you for voting in this episode, but also talk about something he has coming up before the end of the year that he wants you to know about. So let us hear from Ben Schwartz right now.
Special message from Ben Schwartz. Oh, guys and girls and squirrels, thank you guys so much for voting for Werner Herzog and Ben Schwartz in the best of. I mean, what an honor. What a beautiful, fantastic honor. Why don't we open up the plug bag? Talking about plugs. Talking about plug-in butts. Talking about PLUGBUTTS. Talking about plugs. Talking about plug-in butts. Talking about plug-in butts. Plug bag is open, guys. Guys, I have actually a very special plug, if that's cool with you guys. It is that I did a special for Showtime, and it's going to be one of the first times ever that long-form improv will ever be on TV. Hopefully it happens much more in the future, but what it is, it's called House of Lies Live, and it's going to premiere December 30th on the internet, and then it's going to premiere on Showtime at 10 p.m. on New Year's Eve. And it's me, Don Cheadle, Kristen Bell, Josh Lawson from House of Lies, and then these other cast members who are improvisers, which is Lauren Lapkus, Eugene Cordero, and Ryan Gall, and we do long-form improv. And we can curse, and it's crazy, and I just picture locked on it, and I'm really proud of it. And so I'd love if you guys could watch it. Thank you so much.
Ben, that is nice of him to say.
It was okay of him to say.
So make sure you watch that. That sounds like a really great thing. And so he is in this episode called Two Thumbs and Not Much Else, and our good friend Werner Herzog is in this episode as well.
He is a good friend, right?
He really is.
I feel like he would be a good friend if he was your friend.
He is not my friend, but I feel like he would be a good friend.
He's a friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Pretty good friend of the show.
I wonder if I have any friends that aren't just friends of the show. I thought about that a lot. I don't think so.
Rough stuff.
Yeah.
Who would you say is your best friend?
Oh, man, you.
Oh, boy.
But we're tight.
Yeah. Anyway, Werner Herzog, I think...
oh, yeah, let's talk about him instead of what we were just talking about.
I'd rather not. Yes, please. I think that he would be a great friend if he were your friend in real life. I think that he would do, if you needed him at a moment's notice, he would drop everything.
At the drop of his Hamburg, he would head on over.
At the drop of his spiked helmet.
He's German. Hogan's Heroes. Okay, so the two of these guys got together and...
meeting for the first time.
It was a magical episode. It really was. This is one of my favorites. And
it made the Statue of Liberty disappear.
This is only number 8, by the way. This is crazy. This is one of the best episodes of the year.
I can't believe anything's better than this.
Yeah, but we're going to hear from this, and you're going to love it. So let's hear that. This is from your number 8.
Number 8.
Ben Schwartz, we all know from...
Here we go.
Hit him with your resume.
So you didn't do any research. You did no research.
I mean, I know you're on Parks and Recreation occasionally, and then that show that's based on the diner.
Stop. I'm going to stop you. No, I'm going to stop you. Every single time I'm on the show, you say it incorrectly, to the point of now I get tweets all the time calling my show House of Pies.
Wait, that's not it?
That's not it. Straight off the bat,
what diner is it based on?
And then one time you didn't even purposely make the mistake, but you called it Shameless a couple times. You have no idea what my show is called.
Well, look, it's not on basic cable, right?
No, it's not on basic. Well, neither is IFC.
IFC is, I mean, maybe you pay for it, but it's sort of basic cable.
It's kind of basic.
It's a little higher tier, but not as high as, what's your show on Stars?
Oh, God. It's on Showtime. It's right after Shameless. It's called, hit him with it.
Shameful?
Nope. One more time. House
of Shame?
Nope.
The Blame Game.
I'm going to take you through it. Just say it with me. Ready?
Shame Game Blame.
Look at my lips.
How are you?
Lies.
No?
No, it's not.
It's not called How Are You?
What was that show that lasted a couple episodes that was like, it was like they walked through a door in America. It was popular overseas in America. Do you remember Jason Alexander?
Wait, people walk through doors on this show?
It was
Thank God you're here.
It was called Thank God You're Here.
Who is that? Who is this? Is that Dracula?
Dracula.
He sounds like Drac.
No, this is our good friend Werner Herzog is on the show. Director extraordinaire, actor from Jack Reacher. We talked about that the last time you were on the show.
You're in Jack Reacher?
I played the one-eyed, one-fingered villain in Jack Reacher.
Is that true?
Wait, one finger missing or one finger on his hand?
He had one finger remaining pretty much.
No spoilers, Werner.
Was it the finger? You know what I'm talking about? Was he flipping people the bird all the time?
Sadly, no. That was a source of great debate between myself and the special effects department, who were.
This is between the special effects department, not the director.
Right.
They're in charge of these
decisions?
Nor
the prop master. You're talking about the green screen guy.
Yes, the director was forbidden to direct me, as I am also a director.
Oh, that's how it works.
It cancels itself out.
Yeah.
That's also why I kept my acting to a minimum.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
I wanted to, as they were green screening my fingers, I wanted to keep the middle.
So you just wore
finger.
green tape over the other fingers?
It was just that simple.
Or was it a green mitten that you cut one finger off of?
That's a better idea. I wish we had done that, because
it would have been so much easier.
The glue, I had an allergic reaction to the glue from the tape, from the green screen tape.
So your fingers then really turned green?
They turned green and swelled to an enormous size.
How did you know, though, if you couldn't see them any longer because they had green tape around them?
I'm not sure if you understand how green screen works.
Oh, well, I don't know.
And
maybe I do, maybe I don't. Let the listeners be the judge.
Some of the scenes you don't have fingers, and some of the scenes your fingers are little tiny dinosaurs or whatever the green screen guy wants to do.
That is true. I am at the mercy of the green screener.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't see this movie. Oh, but what finger did it end up being?
Why didn't he see it?
Yes. May I ask you a question?
Please, we don't need to ask each other if we can ask these.
Why did you not see the film Jack Reacher?
Well, it was an inconvenient time for me. I believe it opened on Christmas Day.
Wait, can we for a second take a breath? Werner Herzog just asked you why you didn't see Jack Reacher. That's crazy in this random podcast.
Things like that happen in the show. I mean, if you're listening to the show for the first time, maybe you're interested because you saw the TV show. We have celebrities on like Ben Schwartz and Werner Herzog, and they I mean, I don't know. You wouldn't think that they would mix so well together, but these guys seem to be getting along.
What we share in common, I think, is an inquisitive nature.
Yeah, that's true.
A relentless thirst for the truth.
It's true. Honestly, he's right. You're laughing. But
is that why you come on this show, is to get at the truth?
Yes.
What kind of car do you drive? Is it like a Prius, a Earth-conscious car? Or?
I drive an Earth.
No, he hates nature.
I hate nature, so I drive. I drive it. It's called a.
Is it a Humvee limo?
It's called a Humscalade. It's a Humvee and an Escalade. Two of them. They have been sawn in half. And then welded together.
Wait, not the back half and the front half. It's just literally the right half and the left half?
Exactly, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
It takes up a street and a half.
So where do you drive?
Not many places, sadly. But when I do, everyone knows about it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Werner, what finger? Did we get to the bottom of this?
I had the thumb and the index finger on my left hand, so I could count to 2 European style.
Smart, good.
Yeah. You could also point at people.
And you could do a gun, but a bad improv gun.
I could point at people. I could do a bad improv gun. I was prevented from doing an improvisation phone. I could do a Bill Clinton.
A little harder, though, I'd admit. Okay, I'm going to try to practice this. Okay, I don't have a thing. Oh, yeah. Oh,
it's just this. It works.
Yeah, I guess it works.
I did not have sexual relations.
That's
with
good.
That woman.
You could thumb wrestle, but your base would be very weak. Your base would be frail, but you could thumb wrestle.
With thumb wrestling, I had to rely very much on my forearm strength and the kindness of strangers, as illustrated in the play A Streetcar Named Desire.
Yeah. Yeah, Blanche.
You were
Blanche, yes.
Blanche Dubois. How many times in the movie did you do the Fonz like, hey, and put your thumbs up?
Well, that's what I was going to ask is you did get to riff the who has two thumbs
And
joke.
little else.
This guy.
Yes.
You sound like a gay Dracula.
Who has
two
two
thumbs? And
now you sound more like Dracula than I do.
I don't know.
You do.
That's off. That was wrong. That was wrong. But wait, what is it? Who has two thumbs?
Who has two thumbs,
And little
and
elves.
that's pretty much it, hand-wise. And then I would indicate to myself with my thumbs.
And would you say this guy?
I would.
Say it. Get me through it. I really want to hear.
I would. Here's
do
how
the whole thing.
It would go like this.
Wait, we're looking for the killer. Who is the killer?
Well, I'll tell you. Who around here has two thumbs, but very little else going on hand-wise? I am such a man. For the listener, I indicated myself
with
both of
those
my thumbs.
aforementioned
With his
thumbs.
thumbs.
Yeah,
Shit, that's really
that's
funny,
a powerful scene. What is your favorite movie, Werner?
Oh, good question. That's not your own.
That's not my own.
That's not by Prince either.
Oof.
Oh, now you put him into a hole.
That narrows things down.
By 95%.
Probably.
Freddy Got Fingered.
Herbie Goes Bananas.
Is that the sequel to Herbie Fully Loaded?
This is the original Herbie series.
Oh.
Yes. How many films in that series?
4.
Okay, and let's name them, of course. Herbie the Love
Herbie
Bug.
the Love Bug. Herbie goes to Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo, yes.
Herbie Goes Bananas.
Yes.
And then?
Herbie Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Can I tell you my favorite series?
Yeah, please.
Have you guys seen them or no? You guys seen Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. Have you seen the ones after it, like episode 4, 5, and 6?
No, I didn't know that they
Have
did
you,
these.
Werner?
I've heard of them, but I have not seen them.
So there's like, I guess this joke doesn't work with that because they don't have titles after it. So they're called Back to the Future 5.
Is the fourth one. And then
Because
Back
the
to the
time
Future
continuum's
8.
all fucked up.
Yeah, it's all fucked up, and that's
Time
why.
Continuum 8.
Yeah.
And then my favorite one is Back to the Future 6, Down and Dirty, Havana Nights.
So they go down to Cuba.
They do. Well, they go down to Cuba, but it's really long time ago.
So it was not illegal to.
No,
tour.
it was like dinosaurs were there dancing.
Oh, dancing.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't know the dinosaurs dance. They didn't cover that in the Jurassic Park movies.
It is why they are extinct.
That's why.
Oh,
They focused too much on their dancing.
Yeah.
And they all developed eating disorders.
Yep, they were all caring about the way they
Oh,
looked.
and no one had practical jobs.
No.
That's right. And
They all wanted to be artists.
They were a very jealous group of lizards who envied one another, and they developed the mental strain of competition.
Sure.
And they all wanted to be the
destroyed them.
lead in the recitals, and only one could, Only
It's
one
true.
could be the Black Swan.
Yes.
Wow, interesting.
Or I guess a black dinosaur.
Did you almost yawn while you said that, by
You
the
know
way?
what song's in my head right now?
What's that?
Am I allowed to sing or copyright infringement?
I mean, I'll bust you for it, but go ahead.
I'm going
and
to sing the first. It's from a musical.
Okay, great.
Okay, it's just I'm going to sing the very beginning of it. You tell me what
Don't
it is
cry
first.
for me. No.
That's what it was.
Was it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was this. Ready? It goes, poor. All my life I've always been poor.
And
Thank God what I'm for. Do you know Werner?
And he tells me, gee, I'm not sure.
Sweep that floor, kid.
Oh!
Eat
Bum,
that
bum.
floor,
I
kid.
did say
Oh.
eat that floor,
I
kid.
started life as an orphan.
A child of the streets.
Down
Here
on Skid Row.
He took me in, gave me shelter and bread, crust of bread and a job.
Treats me like dirt,
calls me a slob, which I am. So I live
downtown.
That's your home address. You live
downtown.
When your life's a mess, you live
downtown.
Where depression's just status quo. Down on Skid Row. Someone tell me a way to get out of here. 'Cause I constantly pray I'll get out of here. Won't somebody please say I'll get out of here? Someone call Lady Luck, 'cause I'm stuck here. Downtown.
Got to get up and well and get out of here.
Downtown.
Gonna get Scott my back and get out of
You
here.
live downtown.
Talking Werner and then I'll get out of Skid. So everybody that gotta get out of Skid. Downtown.
When you gotta get out of Skid Row.
Dum 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 dum.
go. Dun, 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 dun.
Have you ever heard it? Have you ever heard that song?
Dun, dun, dun,
Have you ever heard that song before?
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Here we go now. Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars band now. Stop it up, stop it up. Star Wars big trumpet player. Stop it up, Star Wars, stop it up. Just murder, just murder, just murder.
Wow. Okay.
So wait, have you heard that song before?
So
I've never heard that song
copyright infringement is not a concern.
I guess not. No, I've never heard that before. What's that from?
It's from Little Shop of Horrors. That's crazy. You knew all the words and you never heard it before?
I was just following your lead, man. That's how good you are.
But we even harmonized and did the two-part part.
I did not notice.
I can't wait to hear this episode. I'm going to listen to that part.
I don't know that you demonstrated that you knew all the words. It verged on the Fred Armisen Kristen Wiig segment of Weekend Update at
Nor
times.
that we could harmonize. We didn't prove any of the things I said in that sentence.
Guys, it's time for one of our favorite features on the show. It's time
A
for
break? Werner
Hertz. The Hertz Rent-A-Car. He's with us today. It's time.
What just happened?
It's as if Rob Schneider has
I was
walked
just
into the
going to
room.
say.
Making
the
coffees. Making coffees, lattes. It's time for...
Has he been excluded from the Grown Ups series of films?
I was wondering that. It's
Is that
coming.
true?
It's coming out this Friday.
I have not seen him in any of the advertisements.
That's what I was wondering because wasn't he front and center in the ads?
Are they
have
not
no
friends
idea.
anymore?
I have no idea.
I would hate to think that there could be any unrest in that group of friends.
But our good friends Nick Swartzen is in that movie.
He's in all
Grown-Ups
those
2.
movies, right?
And Andy Samberg is in that movie, and Will Forte, and Taron Killam.
There's a very funny scene where the grown-ups go to a car wash to have their cars washed, and they think it is going to be the common practice of sexy young ladies washing cars in bikinis, but instead the grown-ups they end up having their car washed by a bunch of men.
You're finding this funny, Werner.
It's the idea of it that their expectations have been
tables are turned,
have been destroyed.
Yeah. Would you like to direct Grown Ups 3?
I would jump at the chance to direct such a film.
What is keeping you then? I mean, I would love to see a comedy.
My phone has not rung. I would love to. I've put it out there many times that I would love to direct a hilarious Hollywood comedy.
What would your idea of a Grown Ups 3, what would happen in it? Some set pieces.
We have our cast, right? We have our Kevin James, we have our Adam Sandler, we have our Chris Rock, we have our David Spade.
That's correct. And
possibly Schneider.
Hopefully.
I would definitely bring him back into the mix.
Even if he wasn't friends anymore with Sandler?
Especially.
Oh, wow.
Okay, good.
I would use the friction to fuel the story, which is the grown-ups find themselves in a burning building.
And how many, I mean, this is a question I have to ask you, how many of them make it out?
Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but none.
That's not spoiling anything, I think.
That's like the original ending of Little Shop of Horrors.
And how soon into the movie do they burn alive?
Not all of them burn alive.
Oh, some of them commit suicide first?
Well, yes, but not all of them.
Okay, good.
Who's the last one to perish?
That Alan fellow who's in all of the Adam Sandler movies.
Alan Corbett?
Yes.
He's the last man standing.
The last man standing.
And what does he say?
He is a firefighter who comes in just a moment too late, and then he is crushed by a beam.
So then what's the last frame of our film?
As he is crushed by the beam, he says, "I'm a homosexual."
Why?
And then everyone, because it's a laugh line.
It's a laugh line. The films such as these posit the idea that homosexuality is the funniest thing you can even imagine. So I want to end the film on a big laugh line.
But then crushed by a beam.
Yes,
his just rewards.
Whatever. Yes, it is ever thus to homosexuals in films like this. It is no less than he deserves.
You are getting so dark this segment. I have to say, my goodness.
I'm just trying to make everyone laugh.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Thank you. From a deli owner, that's a rave.
I don't own a deli.
No, that's a reference to a commercial for rye bread from decades ago.
Tell us about this commercial. I'd love to hear about it.
Murder, did you just reference a commercial that nobody would know?
It was an American television commercial.
Growing up as a young man in Germany,
I was obsessed with television advertisements.
Anything American.
Anything American.
American television.
Rock and roll, blue jeans commercials for rye bread. And there was a series of it was a montage of different deli owners of New York City. And they made the makers of this rye bread made sandwiches for these deli owners to sample. The idea being that they would get a taste of this wonderful bread and say something positive about it, and then one by one they all give these reviews that are damning with their faint praise, saying it's all right, I don't mind it, and then the last fellow says it makes a nice sandwich, and then the announcer's voice comes in and says, from a deli owner, that's a rave. Because they are notoriously stingy with their compliments about foodstuffs.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
God,
we are
I haven't
getting
seen I haven't seen a commercial for rye bread in a long time.
Did you ever see that commercial for Where's the Beef?
Well, that wasn't for Where's the Beef.
Yeah, for that product, Where's the Beef?
No, you're thinking of, that's what the woman says.
What?
No, she says Where's the Beef? It's for Wendy's.
What's Wendy's?
Wendy's is...
I've seen that commercial a million times. It's for Where's the Beef?
And what is she pointing at? She's pointing at that the burger has no beef on the regular burgers, but at Wendy's it has more.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, come to Where's the Beef and you get the beef.
Have you ever been to Where's the Beef?
I do have
I've always wanted to go. I've never seen one around. I assumed it was a regional thing.
I do have to ask you, Scott, do you, in your mind, you remember the announcer saying, come to Where's the Beef?
Of course. I saw it a million times. He obviously says that.
Where? What part? Ready? You be the woman.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I want a hamburger.
I beg your pardon. May I also be in the advertisement?
Yes, please, of course, if you don't mind, Werner.
I will play the role of the fellow who is serving the beefless hamburger.
That's great. Okay.
And who are you, Benny Sloss?
I'm your friend.
Oh, okay, you're my friend.
The other old lady.
I'm the other old lady.
Come, old lady. Let's talk to this gentleman.
Hey, we'd like 2 burgers, please.
2 of them.
Welcome to the hamburger establishment. 2 burgers, you say?
Yes, please.
1 moment, please. Make those 2 hamburgers promptly. Oh, we have some already waiting under some lights. Fantastic. Here are your 2 burgers, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Wait a second.
This big burger tastes terrible. Let's go to Where's the Beef?
No, wait, I have a question. Where's the beef?
Yes, let's go there.
No, where's the beef?
Yes, let's go to Where's the Beef?
Sir, where's the beef?
Where's the Beef?
Are you referring to this skimpy serving of beef that is in this hamburger?
Yes.
I do apologize. I hope you understand that the corporate culture that has a stranglehold on this nation causes us to serve less than satisfactory food.
Well, I think that portion sizes could be reduced. We're all getting too fat these days.
You raise an interesting idea. Perhaps it is time to cut back on our beef consumption.
Did you know that...
cut. If I'm the director, I'm saying cut now.
What?
Because I don't know what the product is.
I was about to go...
I think we're against what my product is.
I was about to go into the fact that 90% of the truck traffic in the United States is from beef.
Well, as the director, can I come in here for a second?
Well, as you know, guild rules forbid you to direct me.
Yeah, so I guess you'll just have to talk to me.
You direct Scott. I will carry on with the commercial in the way that I see fit.
Okay.
While I'm directing him?
Yes.
Okay, well, the whole thing is also at the beginning, if the hamburgers are there
these
waiting,
2 ladies
why
would be
wouldn't
better
you just
served
take
by
them out
going
immediately?
to
They're
a
there right
different
next to him.
hamburger
The other time
establishment.
is, stop saying
that
where's the
offers,
beef. It's about Wendy's. It's about
more
the burger
substantial
inside.
hamburger
Okay?
than,
you never want me to say
offer
where's the
here.
beef?
No, say
I
where's
think
the
it is
beef. We
also
should go to
time for
Wendy's.
us
They
to
have big
consider-
burgers. Okay?
Reconsider our business practices.
I mean, just I guess jump in this. Jump in this. I guess. Go.
Hey, excuse me. Where's
Yes.
the beef?
Stop. Cut. Listen to me. I have notes again.
I wonder.
This is what you got to do. Don't say where's the beef. Say literally where's the beef. We got to get a bigger burger. Okay. And actually jump in. It's like a fucking water slide. Go.
Excuse me, sir. Where is that beef?
Stop. You didn't even say beef on that time. Okay.
I fear
this
that
is what you should do. Say it with me
what
right
did I
now.
say?
You said where's the beef?
Dementia,
said
perhaps
beef.
brought
Where's
on
the
by
beef?
the beef?
her advanced
Yes,
I
age.
couldn't possibly have
And,
said
Say it with me.
she is
Where's the
only
beef?
catching some
Where's
of
the
what
beef?
her
All right, I'm
friend
gonna jump in.
is saying.
Excuse
Jump
me.
in.
Beep the beep.
Cut. That'll do it.
All right, we got it.
Number 8.
Oh man, what an episode, huh?
Scott, when I think of that episode, I think of little children saying the Pledge of Allegiance and flipping the script and pledging to overturn the United States government. And I'm so thrilled.
I don't know why you're thinking of that.
Well, it makes me happy.
Okay. All right. Really? So you're an anarchist?
I guess so. Well, I'm not an anarchist, but I like the idea that little kids are.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I believe the children are certainly a future.
How should we handle this?
Let them live?
That is the lyric of the song. I believe the children are the future. Let them live.
And let them show the way, lead the way.
It's the end.
Oh, let
That's
them
how
live
song
the
ends.
end.
Yep. Written by Roger Hammerstein.
All right, so before we take a break, we have time for one little tiny bonus clip. And this is from episode 191, which it was our holiday episode last year.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Did not make it into our top 15 nor our top 20, but that already was a great episode. That was a star-studded one as well. This is a little chunk of that episode. This is our musical friend Björk dropped by.
Oh, sure. From Iceland.
And she wanted to sing a Christmas carol for us. And people, I think it's apropos of the season, and people requested this bonus clip a lot, so let's hear that. This is Björk singing Silent Night. Clip.
So I was hoping to play my rendition of Silent Night, which is a mashup of my song, It's Oh So
Quiet.
You
Yes.
know it?
I do know it, yeah.
I love that song.
Big hit.
Good video, too.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't going to be the video, okay?
Okay, we use.
It's a podcast.
He was just saying that he enjoyed the video. Not every compliment is.
Well, I enjoy someone who's not you.
Wow. We really got off on the wrong foot here.
Harris.
Fuck you.
It's almost
Bjork.
like he's heard the program before.
Yeah, I know. Or people just really hate me right off the bat.
All right, so you want to sing Silent Night, Bjork?
Yes, and I won't be representing in any video visual way.
I know, I wasn't
It's
saying that.
impossible.
No audio, no AV equipment here at all. We know.
No umbrellas.
Unplugged acoustic performance. So this is quite a treat. Bjork with Silent Night here on Comedy Bang Bang. Let's hear it.
Silent night. Shh. Holy night. Shh. All is calm. Shush. All is bright. Shut the fuck up! Round yon virgin mother and child. I do I have to do? There's a baby Jesus, he's trying to sleep. You keep making noise, you stupid fucking shepherds. Bunch of fucking alcoholics. Fuck your sheep, shut the fuck up. Holy infant or kinder and what's your fucking problem? The baby Jesus is trying to sleep. Sleep. Sleep in heavenly peace. Thank you very much.
Wow. What an incredible acoustic performance. Clip. All right, great bonus clip. We have to take a break. When we come back, we will have your number 7 episode of the year.
Nuts.
It is nuts.
It's nuts.
All right, come on back. Hey guys, today Comedy Bang Bang is sponsored by our good friends over at Bonobos. I know 'em, I love 'em, I wear 'em all year. I know 'em, I love 'em, I wear 'em all year. And if you don't already, you will soon, because Bonobos is a men's apparel brand that has an amazing line this season, okay? They have everything from washed chinos, denim, sweaters, and casual shirts to suits, dress shirts, and blazers. Look, guys, I've talked about them a million times. I promise you, your threads are going to fit you better and feel more comfortable than anything you have ever worn before. And plus, they are your ticket to upping your style game. That's right, Bonobos has free shipping both ways. And I might add, I've dealt with them myself, a stellar customer service team that makes the shopping experience stress-free. And you know, I'm just going to say it, it makes it fun. All right? When was the last time that happened to you? Never! If you want to know what Bonobos products I have got my heart set on for this holiday season, well, it's easy. The Hickory Slicks, Wash Chinos, and the Plaid Oxfords. Doesn't that sound good, guys? Don't you want to look like me? In the clothes department. I'm sure you don't want to look like me in the actual body department. But hey, the Wash Chinos, they come in 3 cuts, straight, slim, and boot. And the shirts are in 2 cuts, standard and slim. Whatever your fit, they've got it. Go to bonobos.com, that's BONOBOS.com for betting. For betting. They're going to take your bets there on whether you like the clothes or not. And you know what? They always take the bet that you're going to like it, and they always win, baby. But Bonobos has better fitting men's clothes, and if you would rather try before you buy, you can schedule a complimentary appointment with a Bonobos personal shopper at one of their stores, which they call guide shops. They will help you find exactly what you need. So look, just go over to bonobos.com and schedule away. On top of all of that, all right? If you remembered nothing about what I've said, remember this. You get a special deal. Use the code BANGBANG to get 20% off your first purchase. That's a 20% discount with the offer code BANGBANG on your first purchase, along with all those free returns, great customer service as always, and you know how to do it. Log on to BONOBOS.com to start shopping. Comedy Bang Bang, we are back here with Paul F. Tompkins.
Hello!
We just have one last clip.
One last clip, Scott. Can you believe it?
This is an exciting one.
I'm excited about it because when I think of clips, in the order in which they descend, I think that the lower the number gets, actually, the more the excitement increases. Because what we're saying is the lesser numbers are actually greater in stature.
Yeah, I believe we've talked about that on previous countdowns.
Have we?
Shouldn't it go 1 through 10, but the 10 is the best?
Yeah.
You know, it's very confusing. I'm reading backwards on my notes from here about all this stuff. I have to go from the bottom of the page up.
Who is the time?
It doesn't make any sense.
That's why when they do countdowns for spacecraft blasting off,
when they say 5, 4, 3, nose 1.
Yeah, it seems like such a. I think everybody gets disappointed. Especially because they go all the way down to 0.
Yeah, they do. And sometimes they go to -1.
Yeah.
It's confusing these days.
That's why in television, I didn't realize they go to -1 these days.
They do, yeah. It's crazy. They passed that law.
Has like a rocket started to take off at 1?
Yeah, it's been like,
wait.
It's been like, and then it goes, uh-oh, and then it goes back down.
I feel like you can feel the air go out of the room when it gets down to 0.
Because all of those guys in NASA who clutch their pens and stare at the computer screens like hoping that the space shuttle doesn't, nothing goes wrong with it,
Yeah, well, they'll get fired.
Yeah, that's the worst thing that happens.
After the Challenger exploded, oh man.
Heads rolled.
Oh, people got shit canned. Guy had to go home to his wife with his cardboard box full of
Friday Night Lights.
I can't wait till next year. That's going to be so great.
I can't wait.
Because you know why? Because it won't happen a lot, but when it does happen, it's going to be amazing.
I hope I remember it. I'm okay at the callbacks.
I hope you remember.
We tape a lot of episodes.
I think you're really good at the callbacks. I think you. There are very few instances where you've missed a my wife.
That's the only one.
No, there's a few.
I haven't done My Wife's recently. I'm trying to think of how long it's been. Yeah, it's been a couple of months, I think, since we've done it.
Poor Sean Cullen.
He didn't know what was going on.
I had no idea what that was.
That's from our Live from Toronto. If you want to know what that reference is about,
you should want to know.
That was requested a lot. The Live from Toronto clip was requested a lot. It was a little too long to include in this.
The role playing thing.
The role playing thing.
Karen
Yeah.
in the
People.
office?
That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun.
That was
doing
nuts.
That. People really like that, and I got a lot of requests for it. But it will not be.
This is an old expression, but that was as nuts as a pile of nuts.
That's a super old expression.
Yeah, nobody says that anymore.
That's probably, I don't know. That was old, like probably, I don't know, episode 257.
That old,
yeah. But speaking of episodes, we have to get to your number 7 episode, and this is it. This is number 7.
Number 7.
All right, so this is from episode 236, and it's interesting that you make that noise.
Why?
The one that you just did. Make it again, if you could. Yeah, that one.
I'm an interesting person.
Yeah, well, I mean, but it sounded like someone on our next...
Oh, I was
episode.
making a grunt of thought.
Yes. Do it again. Yeah, that sounds... I mean, you don't know that you're doing it, but that's a great impression of someone on our next...
I don't like that I don't know that I'm doing it. It's very sinister.
Well, you were just making a grunting noise.
Yeah,
that sounds a lot like...
But you have this knowledge that I don't have, and I don't like it.
I made the list!
Well, you got me there.
That's right. If everyone knew what was coming on the list, this would not be exciting anymore.
If everyone knew... Yeah. Scott, you're right.
You know what I mean?
I got high before this recording.
Did you really?
And that just blew my mind.
Wait, it wasn't on your own supply, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I know.
Never do that.
I know. And you know what? It's written on the bag, too.
Yeah.
It's written on the
warning.
bag.
Do not get high on your own
My weed
supply.
bags that I'm selling. If you supply this, don't get high on it.
Oh, my gosh. All right, this is...
Oh, seriously, but I do deal drugs. So if anybody wants drugs from me,
yeah, that's
I'll sell
very
them to you.
important. This is from episode 236. This is an episode called Murderer Heaven.
Murderer Heaven.
Murderer Heaven. Yes, an interesting episode. We have Rob Corddry from Children's Hospital.
2 D's, 2 R's.
It's like cord, the word cord, and then dry, the word dry.
No, not 2 R's. My mistake.
No.
Yeah, just 2
D's. Yeah.
But, and there's an
no, there's
extraneous
2 R's.
D.
There's a cord in cord.
Oh,
and
that's
dry.
true. You saved me.
Yeah, bookending.
His name is not a palindrome.
It is not.
It's a half-assed palindrome that somebody didn't think through.
Mr. and Mrs. Corddry, you fucked up.
It should be Cordrarд.
It should, exactly. Cordrard.
No, it shouldn't be. Wait. It should be Cordrick. Cordrick.
All right, so this is from an episode called Murderer Heaven, and...
you got Rob Corddry.
Rob and I are talking, and then someone comes in and interrupts us, and a really interesting person who was making his first appearance on the show. So let's hear from that. This is episode number 7.
Number 7.
A PA on a Hot Tub Time Machine could do now everybody can do a Christopher Walken, right? Pretty much everybody has their version of a Walken. He had the best one, just his PA named Chris, the best one I'd ever heard. And I don't remember Christopher Walken ever saying this, but it sounds very Walken, and that's what you're really got to find if you're doing a Walken. And his Walken was just a couple words. Good for you. Good for you.
Soup is good food. How would he say that, I wonder?
Soup is good food. I think he'd say, like, he just puts periods.
Yeah. Well, that's what he does, Rob, is he takes a script and he erases all punctuation, including periods.
Really goes through
Which, in my opinion, that's the most important punctuation on the page.
I agree with you.
In any sentence.
I agree.
Commas, take them or leave them. Period, I need to know when to stop.
It was the 70s, man, right?
That's true. Good
Punctuation is for children.
When did punctuation, when was it invented? Is that like a 1950s thing?
No, punctuation?
Yeah.
That's probably Ben Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin invented punctuation. Another one of his, the bifocals.
That guy did it all, man.
The semicolon.
This guy did it all.
This guy.
Yeah.
You a big Franklin guy?
Yeah, big Franklin guy. Yeah, the whole deal with him. The whole look, the food. the syphilis.
You won't even carry anything
statesmanship.
You won't carry anything less than a $100 bill because of Franklin, isn't that right?
I will. Well, I only carry $100 bills because they don't have hepatitis on them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, because the $1 bills, those are the worst. Because those
Disgusting.
have been disgusting. They've been so many poor people have been handling
Who knows
those.
how many crushed up pills have been snorted
Did you know that?
through $1?
What is that?
Boo.
That's
Boo. Clanking chains.
Wait, Rob, do you hear
the sound of clanking chains?
Do you hear what I hear?
Yeah.
Boo. I'm not talking about a little drummer boy. I'm talking about
I think it's a heckle, right?
I don't.
It's a heckle.
I'm not sure because I also hear clanking chains, which isn't a traditional heckle.
Clanking chains.
That's more of a ghost thing.
Oh, it's just a
creaking door. Boo. Boo.
Wait a minute. Let me turn my head to the left and see if I can see some
Go
sort
ahead.
of apparition. Do you
Go
mind?
ahead. Yeah,
Normally,
yeah.
I prefer to stare straight into my guest's eyes.
I would love the break.
Okay, well, I'll do it then.
Go ahead.
Here I go. Ready?
Yeah.
And
boo.
There's some sort of a ghostly apparition to my left here.
Please forgive my haunting of you. Boo.
Now, Rob, I'm only getting half of this gentleman's face. Are you seeing the other half?
I think you really got to take a look at the other half of this guy's face.
Excuse me, Spirit.
Yes. Hello.
Do you mind turning towards me?
It's going to be very unpleasant for you.
It's very disarming.
That's the nicest I've ever heard it described. Thank you.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You have half of a mask on your face, covering up half of your face, much akin to the Phantom of the Opera.
I've received that comparison before. Boo.
Wait, now, you're a ghost?
That's correct.
And as far as I'm concerned, you look a little like, and this maybe is impossible, you look a little like the character on Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah. The sort of the assassin.
I believe his name is
war hero.
Richard Harrow.
Present.
Wow.
This is Richard Harrow.
I'm the ghost of him. Boo.
You're the ghost of Richard Harrow. Well,
Boo.
of course.
This
Yes,
is
you
crazy.
must be dead by now.
Spiderweb.
You can stop saying
Spiderweb.
You can stop saying creepy Halloween things. We've established you're a ghost.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes,
I
you are.
wasn't sure that it was apparent.
What are you doing here, Spirit? Wait, before we begin, are you a bit of undigested potato?
No.
Okay, thank you. All
I'm
right.
a ghost.
Please proceed then.
I'm coming here from murderer heaven. To tell you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait.
You got to break
Did you have
that
a question?
down.
Did you have a question?
Yeah.
Hold on. As far as I'm concerned, in my America, murderers go straight down to H-E double hockey sticks. Hell, my friend. What is this you're talking about?
I am just telling you what I know of the life beyond this, which is that there's a special heaven for murderers who are sad.
Oh,
wait,
sad
murderers who are sad and repentant?
Self-conscious, sad murderers.
Penitent?
No, they're not.
Wait, they're just sad. That's the threshold?
Sad and self-conscious.
Self-conscious.
Murderers go to murderers' heaven.
My goodness.
Because they like children, even though they shoot people in the throat.
Wait, so you're sad about what I've seen you on the show murder a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's true that those TV shows are based on actual events.
It's true, yeah. It's a historical docudrama.
It's fun.
And you seem very sad.
You
most
are
of the
sad.
time.
Yeah, you're admittedly
I
sad.
think probably because I only have half a face.
And that is what makes you
Wait,
self-conscious.
so you're not sad about the murders?
The murders, to be honest, make me feel a little bit better.
So you slipped into murderer's heaven on a technicality? The fact that you're sad about your face?
A little bit better does not mean happy. I still have half
Yeah,
a
but
face.
murderer heaven, in my America, is for murderers who are sad about the murders they committed, not murderers who are happy about the murders they committed and who happen to be sad about their half a face.
You'll forgive me if I feel I know a bit more about murderer heaven than you do.
Do you know anything about the? I imagine there could be an infinite number of heavens now. Do you know anything, or are you just
12.
Just 12 heavens?
12.
Oh wow!
One for each of the. Wait, there's 7 deadly sins, so each of those, and then 5 more.
Pretty much.
What are the other 5?
Wow. Dog heaven.
Oh, okay, yeah. All dogs do go to heaven.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Regular heaven.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That
Jewish
brings us-
heaven.
Ooh. Oh, okay. That brings us up
That's
to
nice.
10 heavens at this point.
Yeah.
2 more to go.
Yep.
Beach heaven, which is like heaven, but it's all a beach.
That's the one I want to go
That's pretty
to.
good. Who
Very
goes
popular.
It's too popular, really? How do you
It's
get?
very-
Do you got to grease the wheel somehow to get in
Yeah.
there?
It pays to know someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then hell.
That's not
That's
a
not a
heaven.
It is.
It's what?
Yeah. I'm not supposed to tell people. Please don't repeat that, but hell is just another heaven.
Who's going to hell if we've covered all the 7 deadly sins and they're going to their respective heavens?
It's a spillover from beach heaven.
What?
Wow.
So basically, when beach heaven is too full, they don't come back as zombies. They just get moved over to hell?
That's right.
Huh. Interesting.
It's not so bad.
This doesn't sound bad at all. Any of this.
The music is great.
In hell?
Hell.
That's right.
Or in beach heaven?
Well, both really.
Can I ask, and I've been dying to know this ever since the program
In
started.
beach heaven, the music is played by the best musicians, but all they play is Kokomo by the Beach Boys.
Huh.
Now, but here's what I'm dying to know. Is the guy who laughed at the surfer wiping out, where did he go?
He went to the actual hell. He's the only one there.
What? Wait
a minute.
You just said spillover.
There's another. You double hell?
Under the hell, that's the heaven, that's the spillover from beach heaven, is an actual hell, which is solely occupied by the guy who laughs at the surfer wiping out in the song Wipeout.
Wow. And he,
You know
when you
what?
say laughs,
Why did
meaning-
you even mention that guy? That's strange.
It's
that
strange,
came up.
right? It's weird.
It
You
is
say
very
laughs.
strange.
Is he continuing to laugh?
That's all he wants to stop, but he has to laugh for all of eternity.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That's his punishment. That makes sense.
And what he sees is a surfer standing on a surfboard, not wiping out, just looking at him like, "Why are you laughing?"
Brutal.
Oh, God, that's
Brutal.
He's terribly embarrassed.
Well, he deserves it.
Well, Mr. Harrow, may I call you Mr. Harrow?
Please.
Or should I call you the ghost of Mr. Harrow? What is? Does ghost have kind of like a
Please call me
prefix that you like?
Please call me Mr. Ghost.
Wait, not even Harrow?
Please call me the former Richard Harrow.
Okay, the former Richard Harrow.
Uh,
What brings you here to the studio? I mean, we're not haunted by ghosts often, but when we are, they usually have some sort of purpose.
I'm coming to Earth to tell children, don't put your teeth under pillows because it's unsanitary.
Wait, the whole tooth fairy thing?
Yeah.
Is there a tooth fairy?
Yeah, of course there is.
Cool. Wait, so you want children not to put their teeth under pillows, even though there is an actual tooth fairy? By the way, where does tooth fairy live?
Tooth fairy.
In one of those heavens?
In Jewish heaven.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, the money thing. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you really twisted my words.
How she must regret leaving those pennies under the pillows.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm mistaken. Come to think of it. Tooth fairies in beach heaven. People are constantly wiping out and knocking their teeth out. Tooth fairy replaces them.
Thank you for amending that.
That was a
appreciate
close
that.
one.
Yeah. Whew. So, but even though the tooth fairy exists, you don't want children to benefit from this? What kind of a monster are you?
The tooth fairy has instructed me to instruct children not to put teeth on top under pillows anymore because it's unsanitary.
Oh.
The tooth fairy knows when children lose their teeth and will collect them when it's time. There's no need to go through that old rigmarole.
But look, here's part of my problem with this. Like, when I was a kid and I lost teeth, I'd be out in the middle of a field somewhere, and all of a sudden, it's loose, and then there it is. Like, what? I'm supposed to go back to the field the next day to pick up my, my quarter?
Where did you grow up?
Well, I don't see why that's germane.
I don't understand. You lost your tooth in a field, but how does that prevent you from... I don't understand your issue. I'm saying kids don't put teeth under pillows anymore. You're saying you lost your tooth in a field, and now you...
What I'm trying to say is, the tooth fairy is just going to come to wherever the tooth happens to be. Where are children supposed to put it? In a plastic bag?
The tooth fairy's not coming for the tooth. The tooth fairy doesn't want teeth.
What?
It just wants to give money.
Then why does the tooth fairy care if the tooth is unsanitary? This doesn't make any sense, the former Mr. Harrow.
Children have gotten it wrong, and parents have told their children the wrong thing. And I hate when parents are mean to kids. And so I've come to Earth to tell kids don't put teeth under pillows and also to murder their parents.
Oh, well, now I feel like we've gotten to the real center of your mission on
And
Earth.
if the kids don't get the message about the teeth, that's okay.
What? Now, Rob,
Just murder
their
your
parents will pay.
Rob, you're a father.
Yeah.
How are your kids' teeth? Loose?
No. Yeah, there's a couple loose
Your
ones.
kids have loose teeth?
Braces. We were just in the dentist the other day. It's a nightmare. I'm a prime candidate for murder right now. Yeah.
Could you repeat that, please?
Please don't repeat that. Do you think your children have ever wanted to murder you, Rob?
Yeah, probably in an elementary sense, but luckily they don't have a ghost of a sad, self-conscious hitman and a fucking fairy telling them
teaming up
to do so. So that's my problem.
So how are you trying to get the message out? Just are you starting on my particular
Well, he starts
program?
with boo.
Boo. I imagine
clank chains.
First I say boo. Then I say clanking chains.
Wouldn't that normally scare off?
I'm not done. Then I say squeaking door.
Spiderweb.
I say spiderweb. And that usually gets people's attention.
Sure, but doesn't it scare off the children? Your intended audience?
I'm about to find out. My plan is this. First, I go to a podcast where I assume a lot of tiny children listen. Then I will visit these children in the middle of the night, shaking them roughly awake.
Wait, so you're hoping that,
show me your teeth. Show me your loose teeth.
You're hoping the children listen to the show, and then how are you going to get to these children who have listened to the show? You see what I'm saying?
How are you going to find them?
How are you going to find them?
I'll just hover through the walls of homes.
Willy-nilly.
I got time.
Okay. So
I mean,
then
it's hard plan to poke a hole in. I mean, it
guess not.
sounds
Yeah, it
terrible.
it makes
sounds
sense.
like a terrible
A
plan.
house where there are no children, I will very quickly kill the occupants and then move on.
You seem more like an angel of retribution.
Yeah, like just on a murder spree.
Seems like a strange conclusion to draw. I'm just a guy who's very self-conscious about having half a face.
You do seem very self-conscious
Health-conscious as well.
I'm
Not
health-conscious.
Yeah, you look.
I try to eat
you
right.
look great. You look great.
Wait, is there exercise in heaven? Any heaven?
All kinds.
Yeah.
A lot of cardio.
I would hope that when you get up to heaven, you don't have to do cardio anymore.
No one does. It's just fun.
Really? So
We finally get it.
Heaven
in the afterlife.
turns cardio
We
fun.
finally get it.
Oh, that's why it's heaven.
Plus, everybody has an iPad, so you can just watch your shows. Get up there on the old elliptical.
Yeah.
Catch up on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That sounds nice.
You always meant to watch it. Now's your chance.
Well, this all makes sense to me. Rob, do you have any questions?
No episodes of Firefly in heaven.
There's more episodes?
Just a second season.
Oh, okay. Even in heaven, it got canceled
Even
after
in
2?
heaven, not enough people watched it.
That's too bad. But I'd take another season.
Only.
Do you have any spoilers?
That's right. After everyone's been speaking random Chinese words for a while, in the final episode of season 2, a Chinese person appears
and says, "Hey guys,
hey, wouldn't you think there would have been more of me?" seeing as Chinese is so pervasive that everyone is speaking it in the future, you'd think there would have been a Chinese person sooner than this. Everyone has a good laugh.
Yeah, and then just freeze frame.
High five, free frame.
Number 7.
Wow, Richard Harrow, huh?
The ghost of Richard Harrow, Lucky 7.
Yep.
That was a video podcast as well.
That was, yes. People can watch that episode on video as well as the number 12 episode, Peanut in the Rain. That was on video as well.
A stunning visual element to it.
That's right.
It's worth seeking out.
You should check out that Richard. Yeah, Richard Harrow was wearing the half mask. And
because half his face was blown off.
Yes. And you should really check that out on video. That is a good one. You can get that at earwolf.com under the Comedy Bang Bang show pages.
It's also on my YouTube channel.
Is it? That's
yes,
good. Oh,
one
good.
of two places. There's two places.
Wow. Two sides of the coin to turn to.
Two sides of the coin.
You're gonna lose.
To. Is that a song for real?
Kiss.
Oh, Knights in Service of Satan. Boy, they're not doing a good job.
They are not. They're not recruiting a lot of people these days.
Do you think Satan's angry? Like, guys, I made you knights.
I gave you fame, riches, wealth, an ace. You squandered it.
I gave you cool makeup to cover up your ugly faces. That's mean.
I couldn't do anything to your voices other than dub you in Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park.
Relax, Star Child. I'll bend these parts with the powers of my mind.
Guys, we're 1,000,000 years old. If you're a 13-year-old, you have no idea what we're talking about. But we have fun. Paul, that ends...
Also, sex is great. You're going to love it.
You are. Hey, you know what, though? I bet they've already had it. Babies having babies.
Oh, babies having babies.
Ugh, the worst.
Bees having bees.
Paul, that's the end of our countdown for this episode.
Oh, for this episode.
That's right. We have 2 more best of episodes still to come.
I can't believe it.
And we're going to count down your number 6 through 1 in those following episodes. So that's going to be exciting.
Shit.
Oh, it's a nail biter.
I'm fucking freaking out over here.
It's a squeaker.
I'm squeaking at my nails.
Some close ones coming up in the next ones, too. All right. We will see you on part 3 of this Best of 2013. Paul, I'll see you there, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right. See you then.
This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich and Scott Aukerman. For more information, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com. The wolf dead.